Oh, my microphone's on. Did you guys just hear me yawning like crazy? You guys didn't hear my pre-starting ritual, did you? Okay. Well, I don't know if you guys got to hear my my pre-starting stream ritual, but if you did, well, I'm embarrassed. All right. Well, yeah, I'm embarrassed if you guys got to hear that, but whatever. Okay, so is there a tweet tonight? Maybe, man, maybe. Eternia and you pulled today? I have no idea who won Smash. You should tell me, man. Okay, so Dr. Nate, dude, you know better than that, man. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can hear. Can you guys hear? No, because I don't have them on yet. Guys, jump on Beam. Where's my Beam crew? Beam crew up in here. I need to get two things ready here, and then we are going to start, guys. We're going to start really exciting today. I have a couple of really cool things. But yeah, give me a minute, guys, to finish getting ready here, and we'll start. Okay, let's do this. And guess what, guys? For those of you who are here early, I'm actually gonna pull today. I'm not gonna pull a lot, but there's something pretty cool. Yeah. It's gonna be a fun night, guys. It's gonna be a fun night. All right, let's do this. Let's close this. Let's open up Discord. Hello. Are my special guests here? Pause this. Open this. Pause. Okay. Crazy. That's funny, man. All right. So. Boom. Nope. No. Vintage. Discord is not open today. Today is a very... you know what? How am I going to do this? I need a better blind... okay, let's see. Can we do this? Where's my Discord? Where's my Discord? Where's my Discord? Where is my Discord? Oh, it's Mobitsan. There it is. Okay, yeah, that works. Oh, that doesn't work, does it? Ooh. Man. Wait, Casual Egg has BGM, right? Who else has BGM? Has there been anyone else that I've pulled that has BGM? I don't think so. Oh, wait. Oh, you guys are muted. I'm sorry. There you go.
Hello. There we go.
I'm so sorry. I was waiting for you guys to say something, and I'm like, why are they not
really
saying anything? Why are they just muting themselves? What's going on?
We're actually mimes.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, I was just like, okay, I'm going to give them a little more time just to talk, but okay. Let me see if I can't do this here. Don't really want to have the game like that in the background. Okay, let me do this. We're going to do this. I'm going to do this. Give me 2 minutes to finish setting up because I want some background music here. Gotta get some good tunes.
Ooh, classy.
Well, try and keep it just game related music. Makes it easier.
Fair enough.
Red Ranger, nothing, man. Don't worry about it. It's taken care of, man. It's taken care of. Okay, let's do this. Let me do this. Do this. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we have some music in the back. Yeah, don't get copyright. No kidding. Cool. All right. I should have something else here, shouldn't I? Yeah. Let me see. What do I have here? Oh, we have this thing. Thought I was ready for all this, but give me a second here. Oh, I know what I can do. Let's get a great big Union Cross. Still think that's kind of interesting how they rebranded the whole thing without telling us. All right. Okay, if you guys for some reason get disconnected, just let me know. And then I can reconnect you guys. I guess just message me. Okay, so actually we're just gonna start. Give me a second. Let me start here. Boop, boop. And let's do this. Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Unchained. Well, Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, actually. We have with us Helen and Wirtz today. Hi, Helen. Hi, Wirtz.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
So today is... what is today? Wednesday? I think? Yeah, it's Wednesday, yeah. So today is Wednesday. And, ooh, what's that weird noise? Today's Wednesday, and you guys came back from PAX East on Monday, was it?
Sunday.
Sunday? Wow, okay. All right, so I have a bunch of stuff here that you guys have shown us, and I know you guys' pictures and videos have been all over the place already. But I kind of want you guys to explain them a little bit. A, and B, just talk to us. Let us know what you well, you know what? You guys just talk to us. Let us know what you guys want to say first, and then we can go through the pictures. All right?
Absolutely.
Go for it.
All right. So, I think when we first headed to the panel, or rather the booth, one of the first things that we ended up noticing was that it was on like the newest models of iPads. So the fact that it was running on, I guess, some of the highest technology kind of stuck out. And I was kind of really intrigued that they weren't playing it on, I guess, iPhones to try and test out maybe necessarily an older sort of versions for it, per se. But part of it may be that they just wanted a bigger screen so that we could be able to view everything.
So it did run beautifully on their equipment.
Did you guys catch what it was? What they were exactly? Were they minis or were they
were
regular
iPad
iPads?
Mini.
iPad minis.
iPad mini.
Yes.
There's only one. I don't know. I don't do Apple. There's only one iPad mini, right?
I think so.
I think he said it was iPad Mini 4.
Wow. That's a lot. That's okay. Well, that's awesome. I have no idea what the specifications are on it, but it was pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I personally loved playing on it. I mean, I have an iPad myself, but it just felt so smooth, as if I was just playing Kingdom Hearts and Unchained in general, as if I was playing on my phone or my iPad regularly. It was really well done.
Okay, cool. What else? Go for it.
I guess.
Helen, you keep talking. I'm trying to see if I can find the specs on these things.
Go for it. So what did you guys experience? Because did you guys go back to the booth every single day or just on Friday?
Well, we only had passes for Friday and Saturday. But
Okay.
We ended up playing both days, and Square Enix was the first booth that we hit up both times because we wanted to get there as soon as possible to try the demos out, obviously. And one of the first bits that we noticed, because we kind of had to wait since the iPads were a bit occupied when we got there, but as soon as someone left, they were still playing partway through, so you could just kind of jump in midway. And in general, even if a game had already started, as a player, you can already join in, even if the multiplayer quest has already made some progress, which I found to be extremely interesting.
But also the queuing system, you had 1 minute to get 6 party members before you started, which is I feel like that's a little short, unless you're directly in contact with your party.
Or
So
like
the-
if you
the
were
kinda
like in
drop
the
in-
same room together.
Yeah. So
Pretty
like
much.
the one thing I wish we could have tested is if, say, you had 7 people, if one person can drop out midway and another person could then jump in, would be interesting to see.
Yeah,
But we couldn't test that when there's only 6 devices.
Well, did
exactly.
they say what would happen if someone has like a disconnect or a connection problem?
Well, that was what apparently when I first got my device, I forget the name of the guy, the guy that spoke English in the interview videos. He was the one talking to us. He said that the iPad that I was on had some connection issues, and that I might not be able to jump into the group with the rest of them. But when I pressed solo join, I ended up into the lobby anyway. So it seems like it's a reconnect function hidden and just like a drop in, drop out mechanic. I'm not sure though.
Interesting. Okay, keep going.
Also, I found the specs on the
Oh yeah,
iPad
yeah.
4s.
What are they?
Of course.
It's a 1.5 gigahertz dual core CPU and 2 gigabytes of RAM, which is like twice as powerful as my phone.
Wow. See,
Yeah.
and you guys didn't get a chance to like. I don't know how iPads work, but do you get like a chance to go hit home and see what else there is in there on like what else was installed on the device?
I mean,
Well,
technically, when the
Helen
app
crashed her game,
crashed,
so I think she saw.
technically
Hmm.
when the app crashed, I think it was just the basic Apple apps that come when you first get the product, and then Kingdom Hearts Unchained was
Union
sitting
Cross.
right there in the bottom,
Union
or
Cross,
Union
yeah.
Cross. My apologies. Union Cross was sitting there right in the bottom.
So, but you
That
guys,
was it.
and we did talk about this a lot, but you guys crashed the game not because the game itself crashed, but because you guys were trying to go into places that weren't available, right?
Yeah, we were trying to go into like the story quest and Coliseum to see what
Coliseum,
else
yeah,
they
we
had
talked
on for
about
the demo
Coliseum.
units. And it would like we do a story quest and it'd say raid boss not found.
Huh.
Or
Helen tried to do Coliseum and it crashed her system.
yeah, pretty much. It just crashed the app in general.
But when you guys were actually playing it, there was no problems.
Oh, there was no issues
Nothing
whatsoever.
at all.
So see, and that I don't know, were you guys playing over Wi-Fi or was it just like all like land?
It was all wired up.
All
Gotcha.
wired up.
Well, yeah, and I mean that's what the that's how those are. And although I don't know, I've been to a couple of cons and conventions in the past before, and sometimes when demos don't work, it's kind of like really embarrassing. But it's really cool that you guys were actually able to test them out and actually go through them. Okay, so let me pull up here one of the pictures, or your pictures actually, and of course I'll leave links in the description for your videos and also your Reddit post, right? Because you guys did a Reddit post.
Yeah, I did a Reddit post that just has our 2 videos and my photo album on it.
Awesome. Okay, so I'll just link that so people can go check it out if they want. So the two things that so I don't know if you guys can see my screen. You
Yeah,
might be
I have
okay.
the stream pulled up,
Awesome.
so whenever that
Okay,
comes up,
so the
those are the
first one
two
is I'm just going at the very top of your pictures. You guys can probably follow along with me if you want. So the traits. I am very curious about that. And we haven't really talked about that. We talked a little bit about that during the stream yesterday, but I wanted you guys to talk about it because I know you guys we talked a lot about it yesterday. And I'm still confused because it's one of those things that you can't really understand unless you actually do them yourself. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, I mean, just let me know. What can you tell us about this picture and about the whole traits thing?
So the one thing that was kind of an obvious trait was the max gauges, because you could visibly see that Divine Rose had more gauges than it was supposed to.
I think I can see it there. Yeah, 25, right? No, sorry.
21.
21. Where is it that we can see it?
In
It's not the first or second picture, is it?
It might just be,
it
you might just have to see
Might
the
just see
video.
after. Okay. So the first picture has some trait stuff. The max gauges +2, resist paralysis, and then raid expert in slot 2.
yeah,
Now I'm sure a lot of these might just be filler, like because it's a demo. They're just going to put whatever in there. But for us, who we play all the time and see all this, like, oh my goodness, I mean, you guys didn't actually get to see what the traits were, did you?
not necessarily.
Like
I
it
mean,
wasn't like a medal or like a ticket or something you could put
There was
into,
no
was it?
menu, there was no Scrooge, we don't know how to add them to a medal or remove them.
yeah,
All I
there
could find were where to see the slots, and the
Uh huh.
slots for traits were on the medals in their own separate page. There's a little arrow
Oh, I thought it was in
underneath.
there in
There's a
the
little arrow
Keyblade.
underneath where it gives you your boost, like where it says attack boost 2 or
Uh huh.
whatnot. Underneath there's an arrow. You click on it, and it scrolls it down, and there's 5 slots, and it says traits on the top right. There should be a picture of it somewhere.
I think I can find that really quick. I remember seeing it. That's the thing. Blah. There it is. There it is. Okay. So there. That's what you're talking about. You're talking about here. You click on this, and then you see, like something comes up, which as you said before yesterday, it said ASSSKN 10, and they just had like just numbers, just like random names, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
it looks like it's their code names, which they never actually got to put into whatever
Gotcha.
to me.
yeah.
And
But
then
you can see that the image next to the little logo, it's an arrow with up, and it says SP.
Oh, it
That
does.
because this metal had the SP trait and the paralysis skill on it. Because when I took this metal off the Keyblade, those two traits went away.
So it does actually look like they're individual different traits or
Yes.
stuff, you know?
Yes.
Hmm.
But we have no idea how they get added. Also, 5 traits of Keyblade seems a little high. So either they're going to be something that comes with the metal, or they're going to be something that is limited throughout the entire Keyblade. Like you can't have more than X amount of traits on a Keyblade, because 25 seems ridiculously high. Because what if you have 25 gauge +2 on your key? It's a little insane.
Or it's the
Hmm.
possibility that there is 25 traits, but they're going to be very small, kind of minimal traits to begin with. Like
Right.
maybe it won't be as high as a 10%, it might be a 5%, or it's lower in quality or quantity. Words, I can't English.
Right, right. No, no, no. I completely understand. So yeah, so seeing that, like seeing the max gauges and seeing resist paralysis, it's almost like the way that I understood it was it's almost like the perks that we have with avatars, but
Yes,
putting
that's exactly
perks
how.
on
Yeah, that's what
metals.
I thought of it.
Yep.
Huh. Did you guys get a
Uh,
chance to ask about those? About that?
I honestly didn't notice it till like the second day, and I didn't think to ask about it right away because I'm like, oh, this is cool. This will be interesting to see. More customization is always fun, and I
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
little laugh out of the guy there, and then he kind of just like looked away, like I don't know if he was trying to not talk about it or just like trying to talk with the other people there, but it's from what it for me, it seems like it's perks, but for metals.
Right. And that's pretty cool. I mean, it's the when I did look at the little icon that you guys showed, I mean, I've never seen anything like that before. So it almost seems like it could be, but that's interesting. I mean, how would we even get that? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe a new events or multiplayer. It could be multiplayer rewards too, you know. That's really cool. Okay, second picture. And this is a really interesting one because we did talk about this yesterday. Talk to me about that cost.
So the way that we're seeing it is there's either going to be, or at least this is what we're probably pulling from this, is that there's going to be more a way to get more cost to add to our keyblades in the future, or that's just what it's going to end up maxing out to.
What's
And then
interesting to
the
me is that it is a Divine Rose at 25 though.
Yeah,
And
which
those are
Yeah.
is,
the exact
you know,
same, yeah, those are the exact same multipliers we have now, right? I
yeah,
think
Yes.
so, yeah.
yeah.
I think we checked them yesterday. Yeah.
Now, one thing that the reason the cost could be at 250 is if you also notice we were like level 20 accounts.
Mhm.
They might have just manually gone into the coding and just bumped up the cost
Right.
to a safe value so that they could just throw stuff in.
Oh, without having to worry about SIDS and everything.
Exactly.
Especially
Oh.
since none of the
Because it's
medals they
probably
gave
easier to
us,
change that number.
yeah, all of the medals that they gave us had their full cost on them at 46.
So
So
there
they
were
didn't
no
have
SIDS at
any,
all.
exactly,
No.
there were no SIDs on them
Ah.
whatsoever. So they probably either did that just to make sure that everything could fit on there, or there's the chance that they'll give us more cost for the future. Like we won't be limited to the ones that were just given in the avatar boards that you have to get with jewels.
Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, because when we saw that, it was kind of like, whoa, that would be awesome, but it would be kind of like, well, why did we save all those SIDS for? You know, why did we do all that for? Okay, next picture. Next picture is, oh, I love this one. The faces.
Yeah. That's something that they've already, I believe, said somewhere, but there's going to be more customization for avatars.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Um,
really excited to see these. I'm not gonna lie.
you
They're
do not want to know
nice.
how many clothing options were in this demo.
There was a
It
lot.
was every single outfit from JP that I've seen, every single outfit from North America, like everything was in this demo, and I would have taken pictures or video, except for the fact that it was way too long of a page. Like
There was
I just
so
focused on
much.
looking at anything that had a perk on it to see if there were any new perks, which there weren't, but there's a lot of options. Not so much for faces, but in terms of clothes and accessories, there's a lot of stuff.
It would have taken a while to kind of sift through everything.
I think it did. Did you guys get a chance to ask them about this, about the clothing or the faces?
Not particularly. It wasn't really quite high on our list of like, what do we
Gotcha.
need to ask
It's
about?
really cool though. It would be nice to actually be able to, I don't know, just be able to what's it called? Emote better, in the game. Although we keep
Yeah.
covering our faces with costumes too. Oh no, that's
Well, there
interesting.
are chat phrases now. If we want to
Oh yeah, yeah.
segue
There
into
we are.
that,
Next, that's the next
that's
one. Chat
the
phrases.
next two
Yes. Okay.
pictures.
Tell me what was that?
Okay, so chat phrases. Before you start multiplayer in the Keyblade menu, there's a little button and you can customize, and there's about 20 different phrases to choose from. And then when
Okay,
you started it up,
I'm looking at it now.
yeah, when you
Yeah.
start up the Union Cross or the multiplayer version, right above the little weapon triangle on the right side of the screen
Mm-hmm.
was a little click and drag menu where you click on it and you drag to the emote you want to say,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll show up in the other players' games. So
Hmm.
it's just like simple, like where over here, help, let's go, like simple, fun stuff. But they can be useful to people. It's kind of, they don't have voice chat, and there's not really a good way to type while playing this. So they have like basically little quick texts to try and help people communicate who don't necessarily have access to voice and don't want to spend an hour typing in their 200 character messages at a time in party chat.
Right.
Especially when you have timed events and timed quests, you kind of want to save as much time as you can to go and get all the enemies.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I mean, especially if I don't know. Personally, for me, I don't know if you guys have seen, but I stopped using the chat because we just use Discord now. You know,
Yeah.
and I mean,
Yeah.
it makes life a lot easier. But at the same time, I know there's a lot of people who have a language barrier or don't have the capacity to be on Discord or don't have microphones and stuff. So this would be really helpful. Just to be able to say, hey, let's. There's still something going on. Okay, next one
Yeah.
is the time missions. Yes, please talk to me about the time missions. And so I've got the counter, the time left, and there is a number with a heartless icon next to it. What can you tell me about that?
Okay, so the heartless icon is how many. So the mission is kill 50 gift shadows. That's how many shadows left we have to kill.
Mm-hmm.
There were more than 50 in the mission, but they
Hmm.
were spread out all across the map around the fountain area.
Huh.
Yeah.
So we had 90 seconds to kill 50 gift shadows, and then they're groups of 3 to 6.
Pretty much.
Um, if we failed it in the time limit, we still have to complete the mission,
Hmm.
but we wouldn't get a reward for it. When you complete the mission in time, you get basically a little bonus gold chest appears on your screen and then goes right into your little inventory counter on the top right where you see the money and lux and all that,
Yeah,
as if
yeah.
you opened a chest.
Exactly.
And then it progressed on to another timed mission, which was kill the invisible.
Huh.
And then when we killed
Yeah.
the invisible, either within the time or with not, and we get a reward if we did it in time, the next mission popped up, which was kill the boss behemoth. And then
Exactly.
we killed the boss behemoth in time.
So did the timer reset?
Yeah, so every time we completed
Hmm.
a mission, a new mission popped up with a new time limit.
So how long could you stay inside of the multiplayer then?
As long as it took you to complete the missions. The
Huh.
times are basically just the time limits are for bonus prizes effectively.
Oh, okay. So, and this is something I haven't really seen. I don't think I saw from you guys either. But when you finished a mission, did it give you any prizes, or was there no prizes at all? It was just like
Um,
Yeah.
because of the demo.
When
the actual rewards at the end of the mission, it didn't give us anything but the biscuits we collected in the map.
Gotcha.
I think
Yeah.
most of it was just kind of placeholders for the demos because we were physically getting little gift boxes and they're going up to our inventory. But
Huh.
at the end of the level, we got all of 2 rewards, which was like a
Well,
money
I mean,
medal
yeah.
and then some biscuits.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
sure they couldn't show anything. There was, because of that whole thing. Okay, I have to say, I saw those jewels. I kept
All the
seeing that
demo
40,000 jewels, and I
all the
was
all
demo
like,
units
oh.
had
all the demo jewels.
ridiculous amounts of jewels.
I was like,
So
come
you
on.
can basically just revive yourself 1,000 times and be completely set.
Which someone immediately is like the second comment on Reddit was like, "Oh, it hurts my heart. The person on the left used Jules to revive,
Really?
even though we
Yeah,
have 40,000. It's not like they're
I
used for anything."
while I
Uh,
was playing, I ended up getting beaten by the giant behemoth that you had to fight to like complete multiplayer
uh-huh.
that quest itself. So I didn't really want to just leave the quest. I'm like, revive. There's already like
Because you could just
40,000
do it.
souls. Who
Okay.
cares?
That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I mean, it's still the same method, but okay. So if you revive in multiplayer, how does it affect your teammates?
Okay, so there's two ways you can revive in multiplayer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So one is your teammate can revive you, and what happens is, let's say I got KO'd. I
Okay.
now have a little. It was about 15 seconds with the first thing, where
Mm.
basically I have a number above my head, which is how many times I have died.
Okay.
So the first time you die, it's a 1. That means
Okay.
it takes an ally to basically use one of their attack actions to cast Cure on you instead. And to do that, all they have to do is tap on your little death icon.
Pretty
And what
much.
did it take away from you, or did you have
It's
to
so
have cure equipped?
the person casting, no, is any metal can do it.
Gotcha.
And it turns the attack into a cure action by tapping your ally instead of the enemy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
let's say I have a Meow Wow medal. It's my first medal in my Keyblade, and that's what I'm going to attack with. My teammate's down, so instead of attacking the enemy, I'm going to use my Meow Wow medal to resurrect my ally.
Right.
it basically
Um,
takes up an action slot. So instead of either tapping with your metal or using its special attack, you essentially use that in order to use that tap to revive a party member or put it towards reviving another party.
Oh, so it's like using your turn.
exactly.
Essentially, yes.
But only one medal at a time. So you're not going to use all 5 of your medals and waste an entire turn to revive. It's
Correct.
1, 2, or 3 medals, depending on how many times you've died. After 3 times,
Okay.
no one died more than 3 times, so I didn't see a counter higher than 3. But if you have, say, 2 or 3 counters, because you died 2 or 3 times,
Mm-hmm.
then your allies have to use 3 attack actions to heal you. And the fastest way to do it is to have 3 separate allies do it, because the animation cure is quite a long animation, and you only have about 10 to 15 seconds to try and revive them before they go to the Jewel Revive screen. And when they get to the Jewel Revive screen, they have 10 seconds to revive with jewels, or they're just out.
Huh.
Which is,
So I'm guessing if you're out, you're just out of the that instance.
yeah,
So you
I
don't
think
you
you-
don't collect the rewards.
I
I
think
think so.
we're not sure because no one actually decided to wait around.
Yeah.
But
It makes
my
sense.
speculation is that you have to hope that your now 5-man party can clear without you to get rewards.
Oh.
Although we don't know if you can just kind of jump right back in and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna be jumping into the party again."
You
but
just
I
don't
Yeah,
get
the
as
whole
much
drop
rewards,
system
maybe.
and
Huh.
reviving is a little confusing, but yeah, exactly
But
what you just said.
every one of the ones you tried, you all had like godly medals, right?
Yeah,
We
Right,
had
so you
Golly
couldn't
medals with
actually-
no
yeah.
chips, dales, or sids, and very few of them had actual skills in them.
But they were
yes,
still actually hitting like crazy.
yes.
pretty much.
Like that Key Art 3. Oh my goodness.
The Kyard 3 was pretty nasty.
Did you know? I know I forgot to ask you and everyone else who went there actually. You know, because I asked you guys to ask certain questions, but I completely forgot to ask anyone to ask more about the theater because we're looking at the theater version right now. Were you guys able to actually watch the cinematics?
Oh yeah, the cinematics worked fine.
Were
Yeah.
there any cinematics you
I didn't
haven't
know-
seen yet?
No, not that I saw, because we were only limited up to quest 300,
Oh, okay, that
because
makes
that's
sense.
where the story was capped at, and we couldn't obviously play any story mode.
Pretty much.
I think it looks really cool. And personally for me, and I know we talked about this too the other day, I really thought that it would be a really, really cool option if they made it possible for these cinematics to be like, kept on your SD card maybe, or if they separated them from the actual game. And that's something I wish I would have asked someone to ask, because we all know the game is huge. And if it just keeps getting bigger, it's going to continue bogging down. There's even people who can't even play anymore because they don't have the space, on their device.
Pretty much.
So yeah, I think I wish we could have asked that to say, hey, you know what? Is it possible that they're going to keep these cinematics apart? But at the same time, I really like the fact that you could probably just sit back and just watch everything. Just watch like the whole story. And I'm actually really looking forward to do that one day when this actually comes out. Did it seem different? Did it seem they had changed anything?
No, I watched one cinematic and I just kind of spaced it really quick. It was the same as the normal story stuff, and again, the story stuff's kind of bland, and a lot of it's side dialogue. So even some of this, one thing that bugged me is, so when you're on a quest and you see the little movie reel,
Yeah.
every single one of those looks like it's available in this, and there's not, at least not right away. There's no real determination as to which is which. So some of it's just pointless little like one clip of dialogue, and then some of them are really long and useless because there's no actual story. It's all
Oh,
side
right.
stuff. But it gives you access to all the story videos. I'm hoping there's a better way to that. Because right now it's just S theater, and then a file name. Like it's just file names. Hopefully they name each theater story so we actually know what's going
Right.
on with them before we click them.
That should be interesting. Okay, I like the fact how they separate them up top too with the little individual thumbnail. That looks fun.
Yeah, they broke it down into worlds, and then at the end of it, like it's because you know how when we're in the story it kind of jumps from world to world to world in blocks.
Yeah.
So each block is like it kind of progresses into each block, but I don't know if all the Alice world blocks are under one Alice or if there's going to be additional Alices after.
Got you.
Just
Huh.
because we consistently
Oh
go there,
yeah.
we go back to Daybreak Town, and then we might go back to Alice's world at a later point in time. So we don't
Yeah,
know
I
if
understand.
everything is just joined in under one section, or if they're gonna be doing it in order of when we go to each world and when we go back to each world, so on and so forth.
Huh. That would be very interesting, actually. Actually, just seeing it like that, like being able to actually look through everything, that I think that would be like really cool to just, like I said, just sit back, hit play, and just watch everything. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so next one. You took a picture of Proud Mode. Was there anything
Yeah,
different there, or?
Well, we couldn't start the levels again,
we can actually
but I
open
took a
Proud
picture
Mode.
because I saw the Halloween outfits in Proud Mode, which didn't make sense to
Oh,
me.
And I also, what we noticed is, and I don't remember if it's prologue for the first quest of Kingdom Hearts Unchained, but I noticed it said prologue for the first Proud Mode quest, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Is there like a completely new set of Proud Mode quests for Union Cross?
right. Which
Or
makes
is
Also,
this
sense.
the
a
shadow is level
continuation?
11 and not 201.
Exactly.
So you think that these were kind of like a whole new type of Proud Mode, or
It's
was it
either
It's a
it's
just
either a
just a
bunch of
reset?
placeholders or we're getting something different with Proud Mode. I personally think it's just a bunch of placeholders, and they
Right.
had to throw something into those files to keep the game from crashing.
Oh, right. Because some things would depend on other things.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. But it's just interesting
Gotcha.
to see what was there.
Interesting. Okay. Next one. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So, the pull. The pull. Talk to me about the pull, guys.
The poll was really, really kind of cool because you can, if you look at the Olette medal and actually at the Sora medal, you can see the icon next to the stars of what how big the medal is. We can also see what tier it is. So it's a tier 1 medal for both Olette and for Kingdom Hearts Sora. I believe that's A.
Okay.
Which is really interesting. But it basically flashed back and forth between the icon for which tier it was, and it actually said, if you didn't know, based off of the tier icon, it
Mm-hmm.
told you which tier it was based by number. So it would
So
tell
the
you
little
which
icon
tier
that we
was.
see, like the tier 1 icon, it would like
Mm-hmm.
flash.
Yeah.
it would slowly change between the number and the icon.
Oh, that's nice to be able to
Yeah.
tell us, you know.
And also, if you look at the previous picture where I have the key art, you can see it says a 5 next to the gilt rather than the whole complicated symbol for 5.
Hmm.
Which is very useful for some people who can't really see the intricate. Like there could be people who can't really see the intricate symbols, and also, I think it's a future-proof method for when they release higher tier medals eventually, because the tier 5 symbol is getting very intricate. There's not much more you can expand with that in that tiny little box for tier. So I think they did that so when they release tier 6, they can just have a number there rather than this super complicated symbol that no one's going to be able to
Right.
tell the difference between 5 and 6 and so on. And then there's a Dewey in the poll. I don't know why there's a Dewey in the poll.
We don't know if it's a placeholder or if we're actually going to be getting evolution medals in polls, which would be kind of cool.
Yeah, because one of the polls did say like free pull 1 medal. So it would be interesting
Okay.
if they have like little daily free pulls for people, which would be nice to have. Even if they were like these little itty bitty junky things, they'd be nice to have to eventually gilt and get Nova and stuff like that with.
So were there is this the only pull there was, right? The 3 pulls?
No,
There wasn't any
there
tier
was
pull.
like there
10
was
pull?
13 or 14 different pulls. They had the
What?
basic they had the basic
There was
banners,
a
I
lot.
think you
and
guys
then there
showed
was
those pictures somewhere. Oh,
there
there. Okay. I see
most
one.
of the pulls had like a black box, so it didn't. But it and then next to it would say 1 medal pull, 1 medal, 2 medal pull, 2 medals, 3 medal
Okay.
pull, 3 medals. So
And
it's
they
just like
cost the same as before, 300 or
it was
600, I guess.
yeah for
Hmm.
basically each pull every like so you see the small deal above. And then every above that was just the basic, like simple, normal pulls. And then below these pictures was just black boxes: 1 pull, 1 medal, 300 joules; 2 pull, 2 medal, 600 joules. I think they were just placeholders, but I don't know. But VIP coins, actually, let me talk about those quick. It This could just be translated copy paste from JP, which is why they showed up with VIP coins. But
Okay.
I would like to see VIP coins
Yeah, let's
in North
talk more about
America.
that. So you guys, it
Yeah.
and the fact that it's translated and it says VIP coin, does it also say like that in the JP? I don't know. I don't
I
play.
I believe so.
Not
I
there,
believe it
but
says VIP coin in JP. I only played a little bit of JP, so I'm not 100% sure. But for people who don't know what a VIP coin is, on the Japanese game, in the avatar boards, there are VIP coin accessible only avatar boards. And you get basically, when you do a 10 pull, you get 10 VIP coins. When you do a 5 pull, you get 5 VIP coins. And they're used to unlock extra outfits, and the VIP outfit boards have ridiculously good rewards with them. Like it'll have a HDL, it has mirrors, they have broom servants, they have Mickey and brooms on them. Like they're really good rewards on these boards. They're just extremely slow to unlock because you have to be pulling to get 10 coins per. They basically, or what's the math? 300 jewels for 1 VIP coin, effectively, and it
yeah.
takes about 10
Okay.
to 30 VIP coins to finish a board.
So do you guys play the JP version too?
I did.
I I've played it for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I just occasionally hop back just to see what's going on.
Got you. Interesting. So okay, so that was there wasn't anything really great in the polls, right?
No,
Yeah.
It
I
just
did a
seemed
bunch.
like it was placeholders or whatever.
I did 2 10 pulls to get Vivies to see if I could
Oh
get, or
yeah.
see if I could get a ×5
Okay.
multiplier.
Okay. Before you keep going with that, let me stop you there, and we're going to talk about that when we get to that. Okay. Because that's
Sure.
really interesting. All right. All right. Okay. Let's keep going here. Pulls, more cinematics. There's the theater. That's how you're going to get to theater mode. Okay. So what's this? I haven't seen this one yet. Keyblade,
What?
Starlight Divine
Yes.
Rose. What is
So
that?
That was
if
really
you so rather than just swiping to get
What's
to
the
your
little
Keyblades,
emote
which
next
takes
to it?
forever,
Oh, okay. Yes,
if you
go.
click on the name of the Keyblade, it creates a drop-down menu
Okay.
of all the Keyblades you have. It just so happened that every single demo unit only had 2 Keyblades. But I'm assuming when we actually get it live, we have what, 9 keyblades, 8 keyblades, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have all the keyblades listed in a drop-down menu, so you can just quick select them rather than having to swipe a
That
bunch of times.
is awesome. And you only had three different keyblades you could setups you could flip
Only
through, right?
two keyblades were available to us.
Well,
So
we could fully customize the setup. So if I wanted to
yeah.
really,
But you only had three setups, right? You know how
yeah,
now we
there's
have
only
one, two,
three.
three. Okay.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm grateful because if you guys remember, I don't know if you guys were playing from day one, but when we only had one,
Have one. Oh yeah,
when
It
they
not
was a
fun.
came out with
nightmare.
the three, I was like, oh yes, thank you. And now I'm like, I need more.
Yep.
We're never
We
happy.
did.
That's the thing. We're never happy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I like that. Now, I can also tell that it's showing you what each one is. Well, no. Why is that? Why is it Starlight showing one orb?
Because it was, well,
It's the
because it
most
wasn't
basic
upgraded
starting
at all.
level one.
It was a level one Starlight.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's good to know. And then the other one has speed and on Divine Road speed and magic just because there's speed and magic.
Correct.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Next one. This is where you're showing the little drop down, the arrow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also you can notice next to the guilt it shows the number 5 instead of the symbol.
Hmm.
That symbol switched back between 5
Five
and
and
the tier
that.
5 symbol.
Probably because a lot of people were getting confused by that. I think. I mean, the symbols are
Yeah.
cool, but they're tiny, little, weird, little like. To
Yep.
me, I know that way, way, way long before we started calling them the Sharingans. You know, because
I remember.
That's
they look
exactly
like
what they
that.
look like. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
yeah. Well, no, well, we started calling them that, but then we stopped because we were like, well, we don't really want to associate this game with Naruto and all that, you know. But I mean, if you've been watching me for months, that's kind of what we called them at the very beginning. It was like we had, I forget. I mean, I don't even know if anyone remembers, but we had really funny names for each one of them. We just put on at the end of something, you know. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense because you can get real. I mean, I can still get confused between 4 and 5 sometimes. I'm like, wait, what's what? So I like that. I like that they're actually putting different numbers on there.
And it's
Plus,
future-proofing higher tiers and
yeah.
super complex symbols.
Plus, if they keep making higher tier medals and they decide to keep doing those really crazy patterns,
Mm-hmm.
it'll start to get a little confusing after a while. So I'm really glad they're adding the numbers to it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you just made me a little scared, but just
Sorry.
as far as it's so. I know. Remember yesterday we were talking about the potential 7 stars and everything.
Oh my gosh, that'd be nuts.
I don't know. It's too much. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so this is a Key R2 with no traits on it, right?
Correct. This
Okay.
was
Yep.
actually on my iPad version of the game
Got you.
because Wirtz was lucky and got all of the traits on his team, and I had nothing. I checked all the medals. They unfortunately did not have any traits on them. So I guess, and the only unfortunate thing about it between the 2 days is we kind of got stuck with the same iPads, and we ended up using the exact same
Yeah.
iPad both
Each
times.
each iPad had one Keyblade loaded on it,
So
and we just got
was
stuck with Olympia and Divine Rose
got
both
you.
days.
So I guess my other question is: was there a lot of people there playing? Like you
Yeah,
couldn't just switch iPads if you wanted.
actually. There was a
Yeah.
lot of people at that booth.
Like
A lot.
they were super relaxed with like how long you could be playing for, but when you got off your iPad, someone just walked up and took it.
Pretty much. You couldn't really. You kind of had to be waiting around for a bit in order to get a chance to get on one. And at the time, these were the only two available for us to kind of play around with. Even
Both
the first
times.
day. The first day, we only got access to one of them because all the other ones were filled. So Wirtz
Gotcha.
was filming while I was playing, and then we swapped off.
But there was also a lot of people didn't know what the game was because they were right in between the Final Fantasy 14 and Final Fantasy 12 systems and their new game, which is like, oh, I don't even remember the name of it. It's
Please
like,
something. I don't remember what it was.
so it was like they fit it perfectly in between the, like where a lot of people who don't know about the game are going
Mhm.
to be walking through. So there's like a couple people who were like asking like, "Oh, what is this game? I've never seen it before," and you could see the guy that was there was like trying to remember what he should call the game because he like kept switching between Kai and Cross and where how to find it. Like he's because to find it right now in the App Store, you have to look up Unchained key,
Right.
but it's going to be called Union Cross. So you could tell he wasn't sure what to tell people what it was called
Oh.
Yeah,
because
it's pretty interesting.
in a couple months it's going to be a different name. But they're playing the demo of Union Cross. It was just, I feel that the name change kind of messed them up a little bit.
Huh. Well, I mean, I still say it. I still say Unchained Cross. So many times I've had to stop myself and like apologize because I'm like, no, 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 it's not Unchained. It's Union. I'm sorry. Um, man, that's I don't know. Okay, there's the polls again. We haven't had anyone translate that yet, have we?
I
Someone said it was just like basic pull
Got you.
deal like that.
I think
Yeah.
it's kind of weird. The little blue something, like the little blue
Yeah,
jelly
I don't
jelly
know what it was.
something.
supposed to be. I'm really curious to know what it
Because
is.
that looks like a whole different. Oh, is that a trait?
Maybe.
That'd be
Oh, you bring
cool
up a
if it
good
was a
point.
trait. I wonder if those are traits and you just get like
Ooh.
magic, you get like orbs with nothing in them. I know right now we're just no idea what's going on here. It's really awesome. It's just but it's come on. It's fun when you actually see something and you're like, "Oh, what's this?" you know. Okay, next one. Oh,
So
what
this
is
is
this?
just so what this picture is. You can see the chat bubble on the bottom right. That's
Okay.
for the quick chats. Also, it points you in the direction of downed allies, so you can try and run over to their fight and pick them up
Oh,
before the timer
cool.
drops. And also, it shows you how far the target is from being destroyed. And when the target's at max HP, the bar is in the bottom, and when they're dead, it's fold up, which is a little confusing.
Yeah, it was interesting,
It's basically progress to the final boss.
pretty much. So instead of going down like a health bar, it goes up to this is the max amount of damage that you've
This
done,
is the end.
essentially.
This is where you got to. That's where you're going. So it's
Got
going
you.
up rather than decreasing.
Huh.
Also, the enemies have a ton of
That's a
extra
lot of
HP,
health. I see
Yeah.
that.
even though they're only
8.
level 100.
But it's meant
Well, it
to
makes sense.
probably
It makes
But it
sense.
makes
Yeah.
sense
If you
with
got
6 party
multiplayer with
members.
6 different
Exactly.
members, yeah, each one doing several 100,000 worth of damage, you need a lot. Which kind of makes you wonder when we're gonna reach things where we can't do it. That's gonna be crazy. Okay. What's going on in this one? Oh. Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah,
Plus
there it is.
4 general attack.
There
Like
it is.
like Ducky would say, plus 4 general attack. Do me a favor. Tell us what this is crazy. But please tell us about this.
Take it.
Okay, so I did some pulls to get Vivies and Dizzes, and I've got a Vivi on the second pull. I'm like, great. And then I pulled the Diz. I'm like, great, let's try for times 5. I jump back into the fight. I get over to the boss. I'm completely useless because my Keyblade only has an Aerial, a Vivi, and a Diz on it. And I just tried to, because I saw a picture, one of some other release or something like that had a times 4 on it. I'm like, I need to see if that's the height it goes, if that's actually in the game. Did Aerial times 3, did Vivi times 4. I'm already freaking out. I threw Diz. It says times 4. I'm like, I'm still happy. We get an extra. Because that times 4, because right now in the game, if you have a medal that gives you a 2 buff, it is useless almost with Aerial and
Sometimes it
Vivi.
is crazy, yeah.
But with times 4, those medals that give you times
I
2
think we mostly
are
just
actually a bit more
keep on
useful.
camera.
And it
Which-
also opens the
Oh,
potential for times a medal to just give you one time times 4, which
that
I
would, yeah.
don't think will happen for a long time. But now the medals that give you a
Oh, yeah.
times
Oh, yeah.
3
It's there.
and a
Yeah.
times 1 will be beneficial and
Yeah.
like not
And
feel like you're
I
wasting
think
a
we
slot.
were even talking about that on Monday, I think, actually, when I had Discord open, when we were talking about the fact that, like, we were, when we were talking about, sorry, actually, that was last week on the weekend. When I was talking about, what medals is it worth pulling right now? Like, we're getting all the tier 4s right now, or the free tier 4s. Or not the not free tier 4s, but a tier 4 in every pull. And how, if you got an illustrated Kyrie would be great, or all these people who are pulling like Pooh and Piglets and aren't very happy about it, But I mean, the fact that did you guys get a chance to ask about this?
About the multipliers?
Yeah, the multipliers?
No, because like kind of once I got the multiplier, Like you see how my pictures kind of end after this, because that's kind of when we kind of felt bad and decided to get off the systems because we were hogging them, and you can't really stand around the booth because there's a lot of people going by. And they had a giant inflated like actor in this giant. Again, they were demoing a new game that or announcing a new game right next to this, and they had an actor in
Oh,
a giant
was
like
that like the
10 foot
big
tall
tiger one?
outfit. Yes,
Yes,
Yes.
I saw.
yes. He
Someone
was
kept sending me stuff about it. Well, a bunch of people went to PAX, and a lot of people didn't want to talk like you guys. So thank you very much. I mean, seriously, thank you for talking with us.
Absolutely.
Some people are very shy; they didn't want to. They shared information, but there was this one person, and I love him. He's great. But he sent me so many pictures and videos about that giant, like,
it was
tiger
right
thing.
next to the 6 iPads,
Yeah.
like within punching distance.
He did. He sent me so much, and I was kind of like, "Wait, is this part of KHUX or not?" I don't know. I think, yeah, but I heard it was gigantic, and it was in the way, wasn't it?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, so I mean, the fact that we've got times 4 is just, I mean, but you did try and do times 5, right?
Yeah, he did try the times 5, and unfortunately, it didn't happen. He couldn't physically get it to come up, so it maxed out at times 4.
Hmm.
Maybe soon. Who knows?
That's interesting. You know what? And the other thing we talked about too was perhaps this would only be something that we can do in multiplayer. You know,
That
I
is
remember we
true.
talked about that because it could be a lot of exclusive stuff that's only usable in multiplayer, which would be fine. I mean, which opens up the window to multiplayer only, medals and et cetera, et cetera. Oh,
Exactly.
the traits thing. We didn't ever really saw if the traits were only usable in multiplayer, right?
Yeah, no, because we
Yeah,
couldn't
we
access any other
Gotcha.
couldn't
quests.
test it
Yeah,
otherwise.
man, that would have been nice to have that too. Oh well, next one. Level 150 Behemoth. What's going on in this one?
This is just a quick photo. It should get to the final boss or the final objective. It shows you how much HP is left, no matter where you are on the map,
Gotcha.
and that's all that picture really is showing.
That's cool. Oh, and that's
Yeah,
it. That's it.
that is
Okay,
it.
so the videos I'm not gonna show them because it kind of gets confusing if I have that running at the same time. I tried before and it wasn't working very well, but I will link them. And in the videos, just let us know kind of what did you guys record on the videos?
Well, we mostly wanted to try and get game footage itself, and I know in mine, I actually pulled up my Keyblade set. So you know how you just can look at your medals while you're in the middle of a quest, you can just kind of pull up everything. I wanted to show what medals were on my Keyblade, if there were any skills, so on, and the general information like that, in case I didn't get it while we were taking photos.
Yeah.
That was one of the things that I really wanted to make sure I grabbed.
Yeah, both of our videos just show us playing through the multiplayer mode, and
Right.
then with my video, before I jumped in, I just kind of jumped through the menus quick around the multiplayer mode and the Keyblades and just kind of brushed through it quick and then jumped into just do gameplay video because both of our phones are like borderline empty on space, so we both could only capture about 3 minutes
Oh, I'm
before
sorry.
our video said we don't have enough space.
Oh,
Kingdom Hearts takes up a lot on your phone,
it
man.
does. It does. And I know we've talked about that before. It's kind of unfortunate, how much it takes because it does take up a lot. Okay, so I mean, for like I said, thank you very much. I know that we were talking even days before PAX, because when I asked people if anyone was going PAX, because unfortunately I couldn't go, and just to approach them and talk to them and ask questions, and certain little things that we wanted to look at, and I had no idea that we were going to get as much information as we did, and I certainly, I mean, I wasn't expecting even so much new, you know what I mean? And I know we talked about that before too, and it was kind of like there was so much that you guys were like, wait, what? This is completely new, And the thing that I've talked with other people too is and this is something that I really want your opinion about was, but did it feel like it was a complete game, like a ready game?
honestly, yeah, it felt like, I mean, there were a couple things that I needed to work out in terms of timing, in my opinion. Like, there was a bit of delay in terms of when you were attempting to revive another player and when it was viewable on your device. Um, and pretty much connection errors like that. But for the most part, it felt very polished and very smooth to play. So
So it did feel
I
pretty
think it should be
pretty
ready.
complete.
It felt pretty much complete, and they said they were aiming for for April, and I feel like it could definitely be good for that.
That's awesome. That's no, that's really awesome to hear that, and just also seeing. Did they say anything about some of the stuff might not be in multiplayer or might not be in the game once it's released?
They didn't say that they were gonna lack anything. It just seems like they're just adding stuff.
Right. Because there's so much. I mean, like we said, the traits and the weird little bubbles in the pulls and the +4 and all the different stuff in the multiplayer. It just feels like it's so much, and it almost feels like a whole new, not like a whole new game, but it does feel like we're definitely gonna have to learn how to do things differently. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason why they're doing the rebranding,
Mm-hmm.
is because they're adding there's just so much more content, and a lot of it they never announced. We just showed up the demo. It's like, ooh, what's this? Wait, what's this? Wait,
Right.
what's this? What's that? Oh, that's new, and just like exploring what they put into the game without telling us. So we have to wait to see what they actually give us officially in announcements coming in the next few weeks, hopefully,
That's
and
amazing.
they'll explain it.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, definitely. I mean, very excited to see what they released. I mean, very excited to see every tweet now and everything. And yeah, I mean, seriously, thank you very much, guys, for approaching them. Thank you very much for asking the questions and doing everything. And you know what? Something else that I know we talked about this before you guys went to PAX, but did you guys feel like they tried to not talk about something or didn't? Because they let you guys take all the pictures and video you wanted.
Yeah, I was
Um,
very surprised they let us do that, to be perfectly honest. I
because
thought they
most
were
places don't do that. I mean, they really don't
yeah,
let you do that.
I thought they were gonna say, no, no, put your phones away, you're
Mm-hmm.
not allowed to do this, and they were surprisingly chill about it. So, but in terms of when I mean, we obviously didn't bring up brooms because I felt like it was gonna be like beating a dead horse. But there were certain things that I guess we had tried to ask them, and they kind of just brushed it off. I don't
Oh,
know. Works, you wanna?
yeah. I mean, was there anything
If
right?
we asked about it,
You guys felt like they didn't want to talk about? I think he's still having some.
Um,
Oh, there you are.
One second.
experiencing connection.
Um, in terms of like customization, when I kind of mentioned customize, like, oh, more customization is always good, and I see traits as a thing, he kind of just gave a little chuckle and didn't really say anything about it.
It might be some.
So
Yeah, it definitely might be something that. I mean, if you guys weren't actually to go in depth into it, then it definitely feels like it might be something that is completely not. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't even supposed to really be there. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
maybe it was just kind of one of those things. They're like, oh, let's hope they don't see it. But you know us.
We
We've been
looked for
picking everything.
everything.
Yeah, we've been picking everything apart like crazy. Yeah, and
uh,
yeah, I mean, that's yeah, yeah. Like I said, we talked before you guys went, and yeah, and you guys said just definitely the whole Mickey and Brooms, Mickey and Moff thing was something we never wanted to talk about. We didn't want to approach it because you know what, it's not really important. During the game now, which is crazy. But
Yeah,
but yeah, it wasn't something that the multiplayer was, im- you know, hinging on. You know what I mean? Um,
exactly.
but that's awesome, though. I mean, that's so awesome and so cool. And yeah, definitely. Thank you so much, guys, not only for agreeing, to go and ask questions and everything and take pictures, but to sharing it with the community too. And just overall, just, like really helping everyone who wasn't there because, so many of us didn't get a chance to go. And you guys posted a lot of pictures and a lot of your experience as you were there. Uh, that giant tiger, man. I kind of wish I would have been able to see it in person.
It was massive. It was pretty big.
Is there anything else you guys would like to say?
Um, thanks for the 3,000 views on my first ever YouTube video. Out of nowhere.
People
Yeah,
loved it.
that's
Yeah.
thrown onto your Reddit, so.
Well, no, that's awesome. I'm very happy for that. Yeah, definitely you should keep making some more then.
Well, thank you for having
I
me
just
on
built
here.
a computer, so hopefully more will come.
Ooh. Okay, we're not going to get into that because then we're never going to stop talking. Uh, anything else you guys would like to say?
Thank you guys for having us, and I'm really, really excited by the positive responses from everything that we posted. Like, it's really fantastic to see everybody developing their theories and what they think is going to come out of this based off of all the traits, all the new things that we've discovered throughout the demo. And I can't wait to see where this takes us in the future.
Okay. Words, anything from you?
I had something to say, but I lost my train of thought.
You know what? Make a video on YouTube. Make a video and let us know, and we'll promote it, all right? Okay, well, thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for this. And like I said, I wanted to keep it here because we've already, oh my goodness, have we talked for an hour almost? We have.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Wow.
So for those of you who are still in the stream right now, what we're going to do is we're going to jump it over to the general open chat. If you guys have questions for Helen Words, we're kind of going to do exactly what we did yesterday. Yesterday we had open chat for hours, and even after talking so many hours, we still had an hour worth of time to talk of stuff to talk about right now. So yeah, I mean, I know there's other people in the community who also went to PAX, and I really appreciate for them to going. I appreciate, them sending information and making connections with people, and good luck to everyone out there, who did that. And I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And I know there's a lot of people who don't want to be on a podcast, kind of talking about this stuff. And that's fine. I mean, some people just wanted to share their experience. They didn't want to, they didn't want to share their, go on voice or something like that. That's perfectly fine too. I mean, that's okay. And if there is anyone out there on PAX who'd still like to talk to us, let me know. Send me an email. Let me know. We can figure some time out if you want to come on and just talk to us and let us know how your experience went. So again, thank you so much, Helen and Words. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. And yeah, thanks a lot, guys. And we'll see you guys next time. See ya. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Like I said, I really did want to get I did really want to have the videos on too, but it didn't work for me. I tried right now and it was like a blank page. But anyway, well, see more views. People will go watch them.
Everyone go watch
Words video.
Yep.
I remember what I was gonna say.
Okay, you know what? Let's jump over to general and say it over there, okay? So that more people can join.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right, I'll meet you guys over there. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, we're now in general chat. You guys are welcome to come on and jump on stream. Just come and hang out. You don't have to say anything if you don't want. But we encourage it if you do. So yeah, Words, go for it, man.
It's nothing really related directly to the game, but Helen and I did pick up a ton of extra swag.
Ooh,
So,
yes, you told me about that.
Like,
Yeah.
we have a ton of extra pins with Union Cross, sorry. That we have an extra poster, I think, some Final Fantasy stuff.
Yeah, we have a ton of Final
Yeah.
Fantasy posters. Actually, I know I sent a DM with the photo, so I'm going to scroll back up and tell you exactly. So we've got two chocobo hats,
Mhm.
which are kind of like they fold back and connect through a little cut on the
They're
side.
like paper crowns.
Paper
Oh,
crowns,
right.
essentially.
Oh yeah, I think I called them the Burger King paper crown.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've got two Kingdom Hearts 2.8 posters, and on the flip side is 1.5 plus 2.5. We've got two Final Fantasy 30th anniversary posters, two Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Age posters. We've got four Union Cross pins, 2.8 pit. So
That's-
there is a lot of swag
Wow.
around.
And
made
we'll
sure we
probably
got-
find a way to send it to you at some point.
Thank you.
And then you can give it away to the viewers.
Definitely will figure out a way to. Thank you so much. Seriously, you guys, I mean, you guys went above and beyond. And I know that you guys are only there for 2 days. And, you know, if you guys also want to share about the rest of your time at PAX, because I know you didn't just spend your entire time there. Hopefully not.
Travel was... I was exhausted after
Oh,
the travel.
no.
A lot. It was... For me personally, it was 6 hours of traveling.
Oh, my goodness. Seriously?
Because I don't have a car, so we had to take a bus. I had to take a couple trains to get home because I live on the wrong side of the Hudson River in New York. So I had to take a train and transfer. It was a long commute.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It was worth.
Okay, so Discord's open. You guys go ahead and have fun chatting for a second. I will be right back.
Excellent.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
Hey, it's actually working.
yeah, sounds good.
Discord.
Discord is always awesome.
Oh man, I need the pool. I need the pool now.
You want to poll?
Yeah, I still need another HG Roxas.
Oh, you got. Hey, at least you got an HG Roxas. I've pulled 8 times now.
Yeah, you.
I
saw
don't
my-
regret it.
You saw my
Yeah,
pool last
I
night.
don't. That was your poll?
Yeah, the HG Roxas with Xehanort Vanitas and
Wait, did I? I
Yeah, too
probably
lucky.
reacted to that one and not even notice. Let's see if I can find
Yeah. I've pulled 8 times. I'm happy with my polls. I think the best
Ooh,
polls I
I have a
got were.
question. Can we
Ooh.
organize clothes by perks in the? I don't actually know. I don't believe there was a way to in the demo, but that would be something that would be really, really cool to do and make life a lot easier to
I'm
organize.
trying to find perks.
Exactly.
I have that problem too. I'm trying to build mainly use my skill perk setup. But when I want to go for example, in the current Zigbar B event, someone in my party recommended using a critical perk. I had to scroll through all my items because I only had one item with a critical plus perk, and it was so hard to find.
Yeah, I mean there are certain quests that call for just have full skill perk outfit, or maybe you're just trying to grind for raid bosses. So you have the raid boss perks or raid boss omega perks. Just a way to organize it would be really great.
Everybody is getting HG Roxas.
Everyone's getting HG Roxas.
I've pulled too many times, and I'm gonna pull again.
I've pulled twice and I get one.
I've pulled 8 times,
Yeah, I
and
pulled
I've
for
got
the
nothing.
pulled for the first 10 today. I think I did 10 total, and yeah, I didn't get a single tier 5.
I've gotten 2 tier 5s, and I actually got Illustrated Kyrie, which I'm happy about.
Hey, Illustrated Kyrie is always an excellent.
Oh yeah, I got
It's-
another Kyrie. I was happy about that.
Can't ever
Yeah, it was my first Kyrie. I was like, yay! I got a Kyrie. Well, cause I very rarely buy VAP, so I wasn't able to mercy pull for her because back then it was still a 10 mercy. So getting her now is like she's still a very
Oh, yeah.
good medal.
Yeah, it's still one of the best buffer medals for sure.
Absolutely.
We now have 3 neutral attack up buffer medals if you include Bell and Beast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that do max. Absolutely. Hello.
Hello.
Pretty sure Kyrie's the
Oh,
only one that
hello.
heals you.
Yes, out of
Yeah,
all of the
Kyrie's the only heals you. That's why she's still good.
Yep.
I was happy. I was surprised I managed to guilt casual Roxas though out of my pulls.
Wait, many casual Roxas did you have before?
Well, what happened is I got a 3-dotted one in a campaign. I forgot what campaign it was, but I got a 3-dotted one.
Oh.
So
Lucky.
yeah, I just managed to pull 2 more and was able to gilt it,
Really?
which was pretty nice.
Well, I'm thinking if I pull another HD Ursula, I might actually use my Mickey and brooms to gilt her, because well, I don't think we're gonna get another 3 orb version of her.
Oh yeah, Ursula,
No,
probably
no,
not.
well,
Just getting only one Ursula in my pool on the last banner.
I did only 1 pull on the last banner and got HD Ursula and Illustrated Ventus, or Benitez. I don't know how to say his name.
Yeah.
I did 3 pulls on that banner and get none.
Hey, that's why my polls are not. I'm not getting any of the banner medals this time, because I pulled 1 poll in the last one and I got the main banner medal.
Now, just imagine what you would do if you would save those up.
Hey, if I would have pulled this one, I probably would have gotten an HG Roxas on my first pull, which I actually I like HD Roxas, but I kind of like HD Ursula a little bit more.
She's just a burst medal, really burst medal.
She's a powerhouse. She's a single target powerhouse that also buffs your attack.
She's a
I love it.
monster.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
was
Literally.
testing her out a lot, and I managed
She's Moana.
I managed to get her to do 700k damage by herself. Yeah, it's
Wait.
pretty ridiculous.
Did you just say 700k?
Yeah, it does a lot of damage.
What?
Probably with attack boost 3 max, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, that was on Moogle of Glory with full debuffs and max
Okay.
buffs.
Hold on. But what
Yeah,
was the
yeah.
multiplier on the Moogle of Glory? What do you have your Moogle of Glory at? Because
2.9.
if it's hitting, oh my
2.1?
goodness, 700k. Okay, what were the
Yeah.
medals before? I gotta hear this, because if I'm gonna guilt mine, you're getting me hyped up. You're getting me hyped up for this, because I
Okay.
need 1 more HD Ursula.
So I was using Moogle Glory. My Moogle Glory's plus 32, by the way.
32?
32?
Yeah.
Mine? Okay, you wanna know what? I don't think
I
I
mean,
can
it
power up a
doesn't-
Keyblade past that.
That doesn't
I-
really matter because that one reverse blue spot only goes up to 2.9 anyway. So
When did hold on? When did it hit 2.9? Was it at plus what? Plus what?
I think it's 29 or something. It goes to 2.9.
Well, I think most people would bring right now everybody's using Divine Rose because it's the most overpowered Keyblade.
Oh yeah.
So
And it's more easy to
that's
get.
×3 multiplier.
But anyway, I was using Kyrie, Illustrated Kyrie, and then Jack and Sally, and then I used Ansem, Illustrated Ansem.
Okay. The illustrated general defense down is unbelievable. I would not.
Oh yeah.
If my next pull I get an illustrated Ansem, I will not be sad, because I can use an illustrated Ansem.
Yeah, Illustrated Ansem is definitely useful just for getting more damage in.
Yeah, because general defense down, I tested, because especially with this current Zaldin quest, the last one, a lot of people are having trouble on it. So I messed around with my build a few times. I have a heavy hitter build, a Lux build, and just one that has the highest possible multiplier, like 9/4. So with my heavy hitter build, I messed around with the general debuff set and figured out that general debuff is definitely more powerful than any of the element debuffs. But the issue is, depending on how you use it, in my situation, I was able to beat the Zaldin B event. And for people that are probably wondering, I have a setup of, what was it? I had Ariel and Flyer with DB3. I had, what was the second one? Casual Roxas with APP, which you don't need to scale on that if you really need to. The third slot was an illustrated Xion with AB2 max, which you don't really
Mhm.
need. She doesn't deal that much damage. 4th slot was a JNS with AB3 plus APP, which you would need for the damage output. And this is a no orb Jack and Sally,
Mm-hmm.
but an AB3 or an AB3 plus for the damage. And then the last slot was my Marley B max gilded with AB3 max. That's what got rid of all the trees for me and left the thing with them. I always lose track of my train of thought. But the other thing is, your Nova has to be above 200 in order to get enough damage output. And then my shared medal was a random medal that I got from someone. A Zigbar B max skilled with all chipped and daled with an AB3 max. It was, I got lucky. I just barely managed to beat it. But that was the setup I used to beat these Zaldin B quests.
Yeah, my way of beating it was a little different because I did the method where I did as many generic debuffs as I could on everything, and the only good way of getting general debuffs on everything right now I think is HD Axel and Illustrated Gion.
Yeah, but you want to know what? In this situation, in this current
Okay, guys, I'm back.
Zaldin B situation,
I need to catch up
Illustrated
on chat too.
Ansem is still a viable medal to use because
Yeah.
my Illustrated Xion wasn't for the damage. I didn't use it for the damage. I used it for the general debuff down. And most people are trying to one turn it. So it doesn't matter. You can put was that I couldn't make
I don't think
the
that's me.
Zigbar B hit any harder because the fact that he has a 2 general debuff down for the turn he attacks. So I couldn't make him any stronger than he hit.
Yeah, but no, I just did a method with my Mughal Glory set up again. I just used my Xion in that one spot again, and yeah, she managed to kill all the trees and the boss pretty much by herself.
Was she guilted?
Yeah, my Xion is guilted and it's boosted, so yeah, it does a lot.
I'm thinking more along the lines of either if right now cheap to play and free to play players could potentially use the setup that I had, because a free to play player now with this current banner could potentially pull casual rock Xion.
Yeah.
But none of my medals except for the Marley B were guilted. None of them. All of the medals I used were no orbed, no nothing. But it was the skills that were useful. Like DB3 you don't need on the Ariel and Flounder. You don't need the APP or the AB2 max on Illustrated Xion. Those are all just to buff Marley B up and hopefully buff Zaldin B. The only medal that really needed the skill was the Jack and Sally with the AB3 plus ABP. You can use a regular AB3 or even if you really wanted to, I don't think most people would, an AB3 max on Jack and Sally.
The thing.
And then,
No, keep it going.
Okay. Marley B is the most important medal in the setup that I'm proposing. You have to have it max guilted, and you can put a regular AB3 or if you want to an AB3 max like I did. And that medal will kill all the trees, no problem. Actually, you want to use your Nova after you use Illustrated Xion.
Yeah.
And then if you use that, then the Marley B will kill all the trees, and then you just have to hope that the Zaldin B crits and kills the beast. The little circus ball.
Yep.
The thing is Sheldon be worth to put 83?
Okay.
Oh yeah, the Zaldin B had an AB3 max, but the other one someone else in my party, like someone who was actually in my party, had a Zaldin B with AB3
Discord
and
on for a
Lux
second,
Plus.
guys.
All that matters is that the AB3 triggers. If it triggers, AB3 max just means you're guaranteed to have a trigger, but
Yeah.
that is good, but it's not needed. You can if AB3 triggers, you'll be fine. You just need to hope that it does enough damage.
Okay.
Speaking of that Zalden quest, I don't know. I haven't looked through all your videos to UJ, but did you finish all those?
He hasn't done them yet, I don't
haven't
think.
even started them. We're gonna do them tonight. We'll do
Okay.
them tonight. They'll be fine.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna do fine. He has a Nova of 600 and something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, you're gonna be fine. You have
You're gonna be
built
fine.
and
You're
you
not
have
gonna
the
have any.
lock medals.
Yeah, you're not gonna have any problem. If you have with a gilted Lilican Stuffy, no one would have an issue. If you have a gilted Lilican Stuffy, this quest isn't even that difficult.
Yeah, you're good.
It's
We'll
more
just
for
watch him destroy them.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun to watch. But I'm just saying, I didn't pull Lilican Stuffy, and I didn't gilt any of the Wolf medals. So I was just proposing a setup that maybe other players who with event medals and potential medals you could pull from this current battle banner, that could help you beat the Zalden B quest. Because I know a lot of people in my party are having trouble with this quest, and it's just what helped a lot of I recommended Poison Plus to my party members because they're using a general defense down like Owl or Smee. And after that, they said they didn't have a problem. Poison Plus takes around 3 bars of health from the enemy, and that's what it usually finishes them off.
Really?
Yeah, Poison Plus apparently was super helpful for a lot of people. I just had to get really lucky with my attack boost. And had mirrors to my key art 3.
Key art 3. Oh, I don't have a key art yet. Oh wait, you gilted key art 3?
Yeah, when the Ursula and key art 3 campaign happened, I got 2 key art 3s in one pull. I got really lucky.
I still remember seeing that picture.
You're not the only one.
I got jealous.
I got lucky with my pull too.
Jealous.
I pulled HG Ursula and Illustrated Ventus. Best pull I've ever done.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Well, this is coming from someone who's only ever pulled premium medals from the daily deal. I've never pulled a premium medal from a 3,000.
See, I'm not ballsy enough to do the daily deal. That thing scares me.
Hey, it scares everybody because you never know. I just got lucky. I pulled a Puglet. Actually, Puglet was my first premium medal. I pulled it during the big summer deal back in, I don't even remember when they did it, when you were guaranteed a 6-star medal in the daily deal pull.
So I see you like to live dangerously. Got it.
Yep. Well, you could only do the guaranteed 6-star once per day, so people did it, and a lot of people actually pulled premiums from that one. And then I think it was like November. Later in the night, I did a pull battle with 2 other people on Discord, and I ended up pulling an SP Roxas from the daily deal.
Really?
Yes. That's why I'm saying I don't have any luck with the 3,000 banners. All my luck is in the daily deals.
That's why you can pull nothing.
Daily deal is 300?
Okay. So turned off Discord for a minute. We might work on a couple of things here really quick. No, Red Ranger, we're not gonna do pulls yet. Relax, guys. It's only 8 p.m. We're gonna stream for a few more hours yet. You guys know how it works. I mean, come on, I can't give you the guys the cake at the beginning of the birthday party. Gotta wait till the end. Wait, wait. You do have cake at the beginning of the birthday. You do the presents at the end of the birthday party. Am I paying for polls? No, I am not actually. Don't worry, guys. You'll see what's going on in a minute. Goodness gracious. Mystery room. Is that the ones where they lock you in there and you have to solve puzzles to get out of there? Delicious. Okay. I have drank my soup. You know what? I don't even know if are we live on? Okay. I still need to take care of something, guys, right now. So I'm waiting for confirmation from something, guys. That's why we haven't been able to do anything yet. You know what? I'm gonna open up Discord again if you guys want to listen to that. I'll chat on Discord too, but I can't really do anything right now. I'm just waiting for confirmation on something before I go ahead and do this. Okay. So let's listen on Discord.
Lost times to attack
Yeah.
booster, so you need it for proud mode.
I was
That
about
too,
to
yeah.
say that. Oh, looks like someone else got a key art. Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, someone just pulled it. No, a key art 3. Sorry, I should have said that.
Oh.
I could use a
Pretty.
key art. It'd be so nice to have. I still
Which
have yet
key
to
art
pull a
though?
key art.
Because there are multiples.
Key art 3.
Wish
Key
I
art
could
3
pull a
is
key
the
art
most.
3.
If I could pull a key art 3, it would be the most beneficial for me because I could use it in my Divine Rose setup.
Yeah, I want to use it for that too.
And it would get the boost from the 1.9 buffer.
It's kind of hoping for Vanitas and GNR too. That new metal seems decent.
I
What
feel
do
like
they
that's
do
one
again?
of the
Gives you a speed
Xehanort
buff.
and Vanitas.
Ooh.
All the metals do exactly the same thing except for key art.
4.
4.
Yeah, 4.
Like even HD
And
Roxas.
1 speed. HD
Because they all have
Roxas does
the same
no
multiplier,
HD.
actually.
No, they're all AOE. Every one of these metals is AOE.
No, but they have the
HD
same multiplier.
Roxas.
Except for
I don't know if they have the same
They do.
multiplier.
All
Yes,
of them
they
have the
do.
same multiplier except for Key Art 4. I was actually looking at it last night.
HD Roxas is a casual Roxas, but power and tier 5 version.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
Key Art 4 is Maleficent, but upright and tier 5.
Yep.
Maleficent.
Hey, I'm just happy getting one of the high score challenge medals. People have been getting like 2, 3, 4, or even being able to guild them. I envy you. So lucky. You so skilled. You spend money.
This is a game built on sacrifices, man. Once you accept it, is the when you truly start getting good.
It's when you get
Yes.
sucked into Kingdom Hearts and you can never escape.
This is a game that keeps pulling you back, saying, "I want your wallet's money. You will pay for me."
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
I've been saving like 100 euros for the anniversary.
Oh, if an amazing banner comes out for the anniversary, it might be the first time I actually buy jewels outside of VIP.
Yeah. That's why I'm
Really?
saving money.
Hopefully,
See,
they
I'm
also
kinda
give us
not-
a good deal on the jewels.
Yeah,
I'm
expecting that. Hopefully,
we were
they'll
mentioning
do a
that.
discount.
We were mentioning that last night. Actually, I was thinking that they might do. I doubt they do this, but give us like if you buy whatever amount of jewels you buy, they give you double the amount, which they probably never do. But I wish
That would be awesome.
I wish they would
That
do
would be
that.
awesome.
That would be awesome.
insane.
Because that's a 10 mercy if you buy the most expensive one. But I think what's more likely, if they were to do it like a discounted jewel pack, I think what's more likely is that they would probably make it like the Black Friday deal. Give us a $5 VIP for the whole month of the anniversary.
Really?
Yeah, they might do that. I think that's what's more likely to happen.
Here's the thing.
Because think for that. Sorry, I'm just gonna finish this
Go for it.
quickly. for if they were to do like the double jewels, like you get double the amount, that's $100 that they're basically giving you your $100 free. But if they do the $5 VIP for the whole month, instead of taking away instead of losing like $100, they're only losing $30 in total if you buy it all month. So more than likely they do the $5 VIP over the double jewel.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing from a business standpoint, though, is that it made sense for them to do the $5 VIP for Black Friday and for Cyber Monday, because that's what a lot of businesses are doing. What they tend to do is they discount their typical services and their typical
Can you guys hear me?
items. Yes.
Yes, we can.
They basically tend to discount everything so that you'll bring in more sales. But for them to do that consistently, or for them to do that multiple times during the year, from a business standpoint, they would end up losing money. And obviously, Cena wants to make as much money as they humanly can, because
I'm just thinking along the lines of the fact that it's the 1 year anniversary for a game that they're supporting pretty well. Like we get events every week, something that we can do. I feel like if they don't do like VIP, if they don't do cheaper VIP, then they'll probably give us they're dropping multiplayer around the anniversary, which is yay, multiplayer. But they'll probably give us a nice banner to celebrate the anniversary. Something. Yeah, anything. They'll probably do something because it's their game has been around for 1 year. It's a big deal.
See, what I'm really curious to figure out is if multiplayer is going to come out before the anniversary or after.
I feel like
because if it comes out
Probably
before,
after. No, probably
I was
after.
about to say probably after.
I don't think we're actually going to get anything big for the actual anniversary day. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's... I don't know.
It's the day, literally, like the day that it's the anniversary of the game.
April 7th. April 7th was when the game came out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's...
Actually, April 7th is a Friday. So they could give us something. They could give
but
they
I
could
mean,
drop,
I don't
like,
think it's going to be a
something
thing
nice.
like, hey, happy 1 year anniversary thing, I'm like, who knows? It might be, who knows? But again, it's one of those things of, let's just wait and see,
Happy anniversary.
Bring back the wolf banner. I think people would like that.
Jewels for packs.
But that's not really, well, no, I guess it is. But that's kind of like hey, this is an anniversary for everyone willing to spend a few $100s.
They give us 3,000 jewels for packs, so I'm expecting 3,000 jewels for the anniversary.
Yeah, I think that's probably what they do. Give us one free, or maybe they'll give us like the like they did in JP during I don't know when they did it, actually. I think it was a New Year's thing. The one free pull a day for a week.
Ooh.
But that was not in global.
That wasn't in global. That was in JP. Maybe they'll do that for the anniversary.
Again, let's just wait and find out.
Yeah, we just gotta wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
And
There's
in all
no point
honesty,
in going
like,
crazy right now when it's good. I mean, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks now?
It's coming close.
Right around the corner.
Yep.
And I don't think like April will be that big of a month. I mean, it's going to be a big month, of course, but I don't mean like the beginning will be that big. They might ease us into it, but like we got to look at how Proud Mode like came out. Everyone thought Proud Mode was coming out, right at the beginning of January. We're going to get it, and then it was like the last week in January, and then we got Proud Mode. I feel like that's probably how multiplayer will be introduced.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll still have like the beginning 3 weeks where, it's anniversary, but they're also preparing for a much bigger update, so they might not go too heavy on us.
That's a valid point. Or they could just pull a cop out and say, multiplayer is your anniversary gift. Have fun, guys.
Yeah. Although I don't think that would be too bad. Multiplayer is it's something nice, and it would keep us entertained for quite a while.
Again, it's the same thing we've been saying for a long time. Just don't expect anything,
Yeah,
Let's just
don't
play the
expect
game.
anything except for what they're saying we're getting.
Well, let's just
like
we
they
just
said we're
enjoy the game, Don't
Yeah.
expect anything, like enjoy the game you have right now too. I mean, it's great to speculate, yes. It's fun. But, it's cool to just enjoy the game we currently have right now and not get lost in what ifs, They'll come soon enough. The future will come.
Yeah, that's also why I'm not.
Ayu.
Put up raid.
Hi guys. That's also why I'm not saving for it.
What happened?
Perfect
Oh, CoinPot
setup.
is gone. Wait, no, CoinPot is there. Wait, Kyra, what's going on?
I wish I could make setups like that. Such a perfect setup. Sebastian, Keyart 3, Jack and Sally, Tama, and Gilted Tama, Gilted Sephiroth. That would be so nice.
Hey, I'm jealous of most of the WAF medals.
How many times did you pull from that banner?
Honestly, not much because I didn't have the funds for it. I only got access to 2 of them, and they aren't gilded.
Which ones did you get?
I ended up getting Wall, and I ended up getting Lightning.
Not bad. Squall's a really nice one, especially when they drop us Mickey and Brooms. That's that 12 possible Nova level would be nice. I pulled 4 times from that banner and got Lightning. I got Yuna twice, and I pulled a Squall. So I actually got exactly what you got, but plus a Yuna.
Oh, I just have no dots on them. They're just completely blank slates.
Yeah, both my Squall and Lightning are no orbed either. I just got 2 Yunas. And none of them got orbed. None of them.
Yeah, I pulled maybe 3 or 4 times too. I got Sephiroth, Tama, and Lightning. Yeah.
Hey, I wish I would have gotten a Sephiroth.
And then there's our friend. Then there's our friend DUJ2 who got real lucky on that banner.
Which one?
Yes,
Wolf.
the Wolf banner.
No, I still pulled 20 times.
Even still,
You have the
pulled some
financial
really
capacity
great
to
pulls
do
out of
20
it.
times? No, I don't. Everyone thinks that I have like this, like I just like go to sleep on piles
I
of
don't
money.
know.
No, I don't. If I did, I'd be pulling a lot more.
And we wouldn't have to get
I
poison
have
out of you,
okay.
essentially.
This is the thing about pulls. This is the thing about pulls that I know a lot of people think, that I have just a gigantic amount of money. I've explained to you guys how much I make off YouTube. That's it. And then there are months when people donate because they really want to see pulls, and I'm very thankful, and that's why I've been able to do. But like last month, the only reason I was able to pull 16 times for the for what's it called, for Kiar 3 and Ursula, and I was lucky I got them, but was because of Costco. I got my Costco money back from the Costco thing. That was $160 right there. That's the only reason, and all of it went to that. Okay, all of it went to that. So no, I do not in any way, shape, or form. I wish I did. I wish I could pull more, but like right now, I haven't pulled because I don't have the money to do it. I mean, I want to. Believe me, I do. But
since
you
we
got
got
you got nice jewels saved up, 1,500.
well, that we're going to talk about in a second because 6,000 of that's getting spent tonight.
since we
Yay!
get
Pulls.
since
of
we
luck,
we
my
gonna
dude.
get Mickey and Map, we're gonna get a much easier time to get tier 4 or tier 5.
May your heart be your guiding key.
I
May
have
your
had
heart
some luck. I have
be
had
your
some luck
guiding
lately.
key.
Ever since World of Final Fantasy. I mean, I have to admit, the World of Final Fantasy medals, I mean, I got 4 of them gilded, which is amazing with 20 pulls. I know a lot of people who pulled much more, and they didn't get any of them gilded, you know what I mean? Or about the same as much.
You didn't get a wolf sword either. I was hoping you'd get one.
Like, it's just all so pure RNG, though. Like, I guilted Tama in 3 pulls.
What?
Oh, I didn't even get a Tama.
A party member of mine guilted Yuna in one pull.
It's just weird like that, though. I've gotten packs like that, too, where I've gotten so many of one medal in one pack. I was literally able to guilt medal just from one pull.
I have a boosted
People are
Yuna.
lucky.
I have a boosted Yuna, but it's not gilded.
I have a boost. I pulled a boosted Neo Shadow from this banner. It was my first ever boosted that I pulled.
Yeah.
But we have to ask the honest question here. Is the current non-mercy banners fairer in terms of generosity, or
What do you
is it
mean?
like, well, okay, with the guaranteed mercies, you're guaranteed to get one, and that's always nice. But here it's like, it feels like they're being far more generous with this recently in terms of ratios, pool ratios, or is it just pure RNG? It's still hard to judge of that because the only banners I've ever had any real success in were ones without mercy.
Yeah. Same here,
Yeah,
actually.
but people tend to post their people tend to post their best pulls though, and you don't know how many times they pull before that, you know?
That's what we always everybody who's on who DJ2 always says that if you're gonna post your polls, post all of them so people can judge whether it's worth pulling or not, if they want to pull from this banner or not.
Exactly.
That's exactly what I did.
If you just post your best polls, people are going to be like, "Oh, wow, that's amazing! Am I going to get that if I poll?" And people will falsely poll, thinking they're going to be getting amazing polls.
Yep. Yeah, I posted exactly all 10 of my polls I just did a bit ago, and you can honestly see it's pretty random. I didn't get a single tier 5 or any
I kept forgetting to screenshot mine. I did screenshot most of them. Like I got 5 out of my 8 polls screenshotted. I managed to get 2 tier 5s in illustrated Kyrie.
Yep. And like
Which is
I've seen a lot of pictures of people who, obviously get super lucky, get like 2 tier 5s or 2 tier 4s.
Oh no! I've seen polls people getting 3 tier 5s and a tier 4.
Yeah.
I've never seen that many in a single poll before. This banner, with people's luck, it's crazy.
Remember, we're not seeing all the polls.
That's true.
Okay, I mean, remember, we've heard
I'm sure a lot of them got bad polls.
We've heard
too.
people who said, "Oh, they showed incredible polls, but they pulled 25 times. They got 3 incredible polls." So, again, we need to be very careful. And again, Vintage, you got to be careful, man, what you're saying, because there's 400 people listening to you right now. Okay, so what you're saying right now, a lot of people will take it as the truth, as the ultimate thing, and so you got to be really careful what you say before you say it, because people are going to run and start pulling, and then they're going to be like, wait, what? They just talked about this and they said that there was amazing chances right now. Okay, so
yeah.
All right.
I wasn't
take a second
trying to
before
say...
but you did. So you need to take a second before you say a lot of things. Just take a second, think about what you're going to say, and then say it. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, for people who do need tier 4s or tier 5s, though, this is a good deal. If you need some more legendaries, if you feel like you're lacking in the metal department, then by all means, go for it. Take a chance on the steal.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna conserve my troop for the next banner.
Yeah, it's your
But you never know
account.
what the next banner will be.
It's your account. This deal is going on for a while. You know what you need from your medals because it's your medal list. You know what you lack, what you have. And if you need better power medals, then you go and you try and get power medals. If you need better magic, you go get better magic. It's entirely what your accounts and what your builds need. And what you require.
It's also based on your RNG, so I go in expecting nothing because I never get anything. But I have hopes, But if I don't get it, I don't get it. I
definitely
end up guilting more tier 2s or I reroll. Like I'm fine with it. So if you have that expectation, you're not going to get hurt by it. So
yeah, like I went into my polls expecting, nothing, and it's like I pretty much got nothing, but there were those couple polls I got that were still useful. That's the nice thing about it. You still get like chances of re-guilting or guilting something you weren't thinking you'd get to guilt.
Yeah, I'm just kind of.
It's nice to see It's nice to see some tier 2s again, especially considering we've had all epic deals for quite a while now.
Yeah. Yeah, that was another nice thing. I managed to get, enough like of those old tier 2 medals that I never guilted and was able to guilt some of those.
I feel like that was my driving force behind doing all of these pulls. Was I just wanted to take advantage of the guilting campaign, and having tier
Yep.
2s and a banner really helped that.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking along the same thing, because I think the guilting campaign goes till the 26th, and this banner goes till the end of the month. So if you have any medals you want to guilt,
Yeah, we have another 16 days on this Epic Metal Carnival.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
you basically have
No
a
need-
little over 2 weeks for this.
Yeah. you don't know. There's no need to rush to pull from this banner.
Exactly. If you plan on getting VIP for the next couple weeks, you can always use those jewels towards the Metal Carnival.
The funny thing is, like, if you buy VIP, the last 3 weeks, we've gotten amazing medals, right? They're tier 5s and they're amazing, but it's still not enough. You know, like I would think, okay, I know I'm going to get Beast and Bell guilted, so it should take away the need to pull, but it doesn't. And it's like gambling, you know, it just perplexes me. Like, it doesn't take it away, even though you just got something awesome, you know?
I mean, anything you do is really taking chance or a risk. You just delve in.
I really do wish we knew what the pull rates were like, though, because it's so hard to know. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like they should add that in with an update. I'm going to compare.
It's just part of. I mean, it's their prerogative. I mean, there's many other games that do tell you you've got a 0.6 chance to pull this medal. You know, you've got a 10% chance to pull this. You know, whatever. I mean, it's been like that in many other games. It doesn't change things though, because it's still RNG. I mean, if your RNG just happens to fall on a certain thing, even if you have a 99% chance to do something. I mean, you guys have seen. I've failed AV2 and AV3 max when it's at 98 and 99%. It's failed for me before. So there's still a chance. As small as a chance there's still a chance that you will or won't get it, you know.
Yeah, that's entirely true.
So yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where, I mean, we could have them, but it's as the game progresses and as you spend more and more in the game, especially for myself. I mean, that's you know, I don't know if a lot of other people feel this way. I keep a very close tally of how much I spent on this game, and as the number rises and rises and rises, I have to pull back a lot more. I mean, it's like, it would be great to have medal, but I have to ask myself, do I really need it? You know. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, and that's the thing too. I mean, I think people have said this before in the past. I mean, a month from now, can you imagine what medals we're gonna have, or 6 months from now? You know.
Yeah.
So everything that we're going all in for something right now, it better be good. It better be worth it. You know.
Yeah, that's also why I don't mind, and I pull dailies once or maybe 3 times a week. You know, it's helped build my Nova. And I know what I'm going to get. I'm probably going to get a bunch of tier 2s that are just going to be a bunch of rerolls, which is fine for me because it's just building Nova, you know? So you kind of do with what you have, because I don't spend a lot of money in the game. Like, sometimes I can't buy VIP, you know? But I still enjoy the game because I'm able to progress a little bit and build something up, you know? So I don't get salty if I have a bad tier 2. Or I guess most people would consider any tier 2 pull bad, but I don't consider them bad, you know?
Well, tier 2s can be used to raise your Nova, like you said. So if you pull tier 2s, actually, tier 2s, I can tell this from experience, are actually, especially if you don't have many gilded epic medals, if you can gilt a tier 2, you can use it in proud mode, because there's quests that you need to have gilded medals for. And you're not always going to have like a gilded tier 4 medal that you're using in your Keyblade. So you use a gilded tier 5, which will help you out so much.
You mean guilty tier 2?
Yes, sorry. I didn't mean to say tier 5.
Yeah.
Hey, I think you might have a gilded tier 5. By all means, go for it.
Anybody that's buying VIP this week will have a gilded tier 5. Or this weekend, next week.
This is true.
No, really.
This is very true.
That's weird. I still can't believe.
I know, it's weird. They're giving us that really.
Well, they're not
awesome
giving it to us. No, they're
buffet.
not giving it to us. They're selling it to us.
Yeah, selling it.
They're
Yeah.
selling it to us, but
$30
tier 5.
But if you
gilded
look at
medal.
if you look at it from the point of view of pulling the medal. I mean, okay, this is something else. Bell and Beast could have been in the high score challenge. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Can you imagine how absolutely crazy we'd be going right now, desperately trying to pull and get everything just to get, because I admit it. I admitted yesterday when I first looked at Bell and Beast, I was like, it's no big deal, you know.
But
I didn't realize how amazing it is.
But we get Jewel with
Well,
the 3K Jewel.
we buy jewels. Remember, we're buying the, and then remember, VIP is about the jewels. VIP is not about. It's a discounted jewel pack. So,
but
we're buying 3,000 jewels for $15.
But
you know.
But if 4,000 for $20.
Again, some people don't have that. You know, it's hard to make it. Oh, it's a really great deal because I don't know. I mean, come on, guys, $15 is $15. I mean,
that's true.
It's a good amount of money. Do that 4 times and do that in 1 month, and you can buy 1.5, 2.5 coming out.
Honestly, $15 for some people is like a tank of gas a week.
Oh yeah,
you know?
I mean, I remember I used to eat on less than that a week actually. You know?
Oh yeah, you can get a good amount of food for $15
Ramen.
a week.
Yeah.
I find
Ramen
it
with hot dogs.
I find it weird when I think of $15 a week. I remember when I used to play like an MMO or something, I'd be paying $15 a month, and now I try to do VIP every week, and I'm spending that 4 times a month. I'm like, oh my god, is this really how these mobile games can work sometimes?
Pretty much.
I do have to say though, when it comes to deciding whether or not like taking advantage of like this Bell and Beast deal and even doing pools, I always found the best way to like play this game is to think months ahead.
That's
like
a good one,
try
yeah.
and just see this Bell and Beast medal is really good. Why is it really good? And why are they just giving us an easy way to get it? If this is what they're giving us now, what comes next?
And I do the exact opposite. I play what I have, with skills, with my Mickey and Broom. Like I just play what I have, so I don't save jewels for anything. You know, I just pull and hopefully I get something good, and I'm still strong enough to keep up. You know, but everybody plays their own game.
Yeah.
As long as it makes you happy.
Yeah, you gotta wonder too, though, these added VIP quests with good medals, like, you know, the Daisy and Minnie, and now the Beast and Belle. It's like, how badly does Square Enix want our money to make us just, you know, tempted to go and get these medals like that?
Pretty badly.
It's the same temptation we had before. It's just now we know what we're getting for it, you know. Because I always viewed VIP as, yes, the access to the quest is cool, but it was a pool for me.
Well,
so
and
it was a
at this
$15
point
pool.
that we're in the game now, access to the pulls doesn't really count anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think we actually talked about this about 4 or 5 months ago, where I was kind of deciding, okay, am I going to continue buying VIP every single week? You know, I mean, because it is a $60. It's $60 a month. You know, $60 a month to get the VIP. And then I know people would talk to me and they were like, well, but you're getting the jewels too. So, I mean, you're getting jewels at a much lower value. And if you're going to buy them anyway, then you might as well do it. So, I mean, that's how, for me personally, that's how I rationalize it. That's how I was like, you know what? I'm going to use the metal. I'm going to use the jewels anyway. I need to create the content. Come on. I mean, I can't just sit here and, you know, you guys just look at me for 4 hours every day. You know, it's like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, how are you today?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We kind of do that a lot. I agree. I know a lot of people who are new to the stream. They might be scratching their heads and being like, wait, what's he doing? Why is nothing going on? This is kind of what we do now. I mean, that's just how organically my streams have become. We do something and then we kind of just sit here and talk for hours. You know, I mean, especially when we have Discord open. yeah. When, you know, when we have, like, when I start reading chat, you know, it's like right now, I apologize to everyone watching the stream right now. When we have Discord open, I tend to not really, you know, answer chat that much. But right now, I'm also waiting on confirmation of something else. So, I mean, that's where my attention is right now. But yeah, usually when I'm answering chat, I mean, bunch of people talking, and it's like, you know, just it pulls away from the game, you know. And I don't know if that's good or not, but personally for me, I'd much rather sit here and answer questions and talk to you guys, which actually today is Q&A day. So we're going to have to come up with questions too. So start thinking about that. We'll take questions in a bit. Not yet. But anyway, sorry. I had to interject with that. Sorry. Sorry, but no, VIP, I mean, it's like right now, if we had VIP right now like we normally do, we'd kind of be complaining, you know, because we've also gotten used to more, you know. Like right
It's
now,
kind of like
no, sorry. So right now, like the experience medals, I don't know. I don't think there's anyone who's touching the experience medals right now, you know, if you have VIP, because if you buy VIP regularly, you just went crazy with that other evolved boosted whatever thing, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
So I mean,
Ham.
yeah.
I don't think most people are even with the regular VIP quest. Whenever that's popped up, I think people just farm that quest and then completely avoid the other evolved quests because you only get one. You only get like for the growth medals, like the ones not the evolved medals, the growth medals. You only get one 6-star Huey, Dewey, or Louie every time you do it. So it's like, wow, compared to what I was getting before, I just don't want to do this.
Yeah,
Plus, you have to
something.
understand.
But the thing is that you now have I have like 4 stacks of everything.
Yeah. Anybody that bought VIP last week more than likely has more than have enough to last them for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that raises an
Plus,
interesting
if
question. Go ahead.
My apologies. Keep going.
No, go ahead.
Basically, if you end up getting VIP regularly, if you're not on a 0 AP quest, it costs like 50 AP to do it once, or 32, something kind of ridiculous. It costs a lot of AP to run that one quest just to get one airplane.
Yep.
Well, and that's what I think it raises an interesting question because it's kind of like when Macy's or Foley's, whoever it was, when they started doing the Red Apple sale. They can never, and they haven't since not had that Red Apple sale. They have to because people expect it and they wait for it. So they gave us so much with that one quest or those, it was one quest, right? Last week or the week before that they have to give us more because we're, a lot of people that are going in there to have access to those quests aren't doing that anymore because they don't need it, you know? I'm not tempted really to buy VIP unless it's 0 AP. And that was to do those quests. So now I don't have to do them for a couple of months. I don't, I have less reason to buy it. So I think they're going to hopefully start throwing more medals into it. So they have to have another incentive. So I don't know. I don't think they shot themselves in the foot. I think it was all by design, but just kind of switch it up a little bit. So it didn't get so redundant because it was starting to feel redundant. You buy VIP, you go farm a little bit. You waste it all. You buy VIP and you go farm a bit. You do it cool,
I honestly only do it for the jewels because
it's a good thing too.
Getting that one pull is nice. Or the avatar board, whichever you decide how you spend your jewels. So you can do pulls, you can do the avatar boards,
or you can save them.
Yeah.
That too. That's a good thing to do.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I feel like they should rework the VIP quests a little bit. There are definitely a lot of quests in that list that you just don't use at all. Yeah.
Well, but they have to be there also for the new people. I mean,
and that's
there's
what I
new
was about
people
to
every
say.
single
I was
day,
like,
yeah.
I was like, new people come in the game. They might be like, oh, I'll buy this. It'll help me.
Well, I mean,
progress my Keyblade.
also, like the adamantite quest and everything. I mean,
yeah,
it's something they can't go. It can't go away, but it's also very. I mean, I guess we're ungrateful when we're like, why is that there? Like for me, I've actually looked at it sometimes, and I hate to say this, but I have to admit it. I've actually been annoyed at the fact that I have to scroll down past it,
Dang.
I'm like, why is this still here? Why? I don't need this. And you know what? It's so bad of me, but it's just it's like we've talked the other days where it would be wonderful if there was a method where once you're past something, it just doesn't show up anymore. I mean, because is there any reason that we need to add a Adamantite quest anymore? Unless they get new ones.
For people who didn't do it, for people who initially didn't who did them but did them just for the Adamantite,
Yeah.
I didn't Mickey head all of them. Like, you have to go back and once you've maxed up the Keyblade using the Adamantoids, you can go back and use the actual Keyblade to get all the Mickey heads.
Yeah.
You also gotta realize that the evolution of this VIP quest, when we started getting like daily SIDS from it,
Yeah.
is probably the biggest turn point. But at this point right now, I have like 418 SIDS.
What?
I only have like 40. Not even.
Oh yeah, I
That's like
stopped.
100.
I stopped
how
doing
about
the Sid quest a long time ago.
I always do the SID quest, even
I
if
mean,
I
I
had
do
the
it to
crazy
restore
amounts.
like special. It's a good quest to restore my special. I mean, that's the main thing. Honestly, I use it for now.
We need
Yeah.
a channel to post how many states we have.
Not enough. I'm very
Yeah.
stingy with my SIDS.
Never enough.
I still need SIDS because I always put them on medals, and then it's like, oh, I should have put it on a different medal.
Yeah, I mean,
And you use. Oh, sorry. I just want to finish. You also put them on like for high score challenges, medals that you're probably only going to use for the high score challenge, and then it's like, nope, don't need you anymore, and you put them aside.
yeah. No, I don't know. It's goofy because you get the SIDS too from just like all the random little jewel quests and other events. So like,
And 10 from Avatar boards.
and yeah, the
That's
Avatar
true.
boards give you a bunch.
They gave us at a time. They gave us 2 10 SIDS. They gave us 20 SIDS per Avatar
Yeah.
board. I
Yep.
think that was only for like 2 months, and then now they only give us 10 SIDS and then 3 extra if you were in the male Avatar board.
I would like if the Chip and Dale became a permanent edition.
Yeah, that's something I
That
thought
would
be
be
nice.
nice.
Definitely, that
I
would.
wonder why we have well, I don't know, dudes. Well, no, we're not going to compare with JP. I know they have a lot more, but we do get the weekly, the weekly raid bosses. Although those
Yeah.
would be
True.
nice if we did get them where you could collect more than just on the 10th one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because when they stopped doing that and it was like only on the 10th one, it was like, well, how am I going to get a bunch of Chips and Dales?
Yeah, see, and that's something I guess it's all dependent on if you're a solo player or actually in like a group that's like dedicated to helping each other. Because like for
Active
example,
party.
yeah, for example, my group on weekend bosses, we developed a method of you get a level 10 boss up, you go on Discord and announce you have it, everybody goes in and just like taps it, and then after it's been up for like an hour or two, you kill it. So there are ways of getting 5-10 Chippendales a weekend. It's
Mhm.
just all dependent on like who you're playing with or how you go about doing your weekend bosses.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are parties out there getting 30 of them.
Yeah, like there's probably groups out there getting a ton
Yeah.
every weekend.
I mean, think about it. You
Discord
could
is very
technically get
helpful
30 Chips, 30 Dales. I mean, every single weekend, which,
Yep.
wow. Just
Yeah,
thinking
It's a
of
lot
that,
when you think about it.
yeah, that's amazing. I mean,
Like-
that's a whole bunch, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, for example, me and my group, I have 3 stacks of 150 Chippendales each right now. I mean, I got enough where I don't really worry about it anymore.
Hmm. Well, those go by pretty fast.
Yeah, I mean, they
I mean,
can.
I had a bunch, and the next thing I knew, I was down to like 50, and I'm like,
Oh,
I had like
yeah.
you did too. Yeah, and it was just when you throw them and everything, because you think, oh, I've got enough, and then no, you don't. They go. It's like money,
Yeah,
you
it's
got
mostly
cash in your pocket, and then
you're using like 5+ on a medal or whatever. Yeah, it can
Yeah.
go away pretty quick.
You have cash in your pocket and then you just spend it in Kingdom Hearts.
exactly. Well, no, you thankfully you can't spend it on Kingdom Hearts because it's in your pocket. Unless you go and deposit it in the bank and use it, I guess. Man.
So you're gonna try those Alden things now? Do you
Nope. Waiting for a tweet.
Oh, you're waiting for a
That's what
tweet.
we're doing
so-
now.
Oh yeah, right.
Go.
6
Tweet
more
Tweet
minutes.
time.
Mikima, you will save me a lot of money.
Bum, 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 bum.
I was gonna say, as far as the Animantite thing, actually, I was wondering, are there gonna be more Keyblades coming out soon that we might need Animantite for again?
I don't know. I
think
honestly, I think we just use the. Isn't the
next
proud
one
ones?
is the next one's Mystic Note, and it's going to be another proud mode if it keeps allowed with Japan.
Are there any other keyblades that we need?
Or whatever it's called, yeah.
Counterpoint.
Are there
It
any
looks
other
like the
keyblades that we
Mystic
need
Note from
adamantite and Orichalcum for?
Yes, Stroke of Midnight.
Stroke of Midnight, yeah.
Yeah,
Not sure if that
the
was-
Cinderella keyblade, the one you get from Castle of Dreams.
Which we'll get in
What?
May,
Castle of Dreams.
I believe. May, yes. It's going to be May. May is actually a really big month when you think about it. Because I think at that point we'll be on the level 300 Proud Mode quest too.
Oof.
Oh, that's gonna be. Well, actually, oh, DJ, did you power up your Sleeping Lion?
Nope.
You actually save it up for a
Oh
different
yeah,
Keyblade?
I keep forgetting he has. I keep forgetting you haven't done all of the Proud quests. I'm thinking I'm seeing 60. I'm seeing 60 Electrum Ore. I'm thinking, oh, did he use some on the Sleeping Lion? And it's like, no, he's only done 60 of them.
Is there a max to the amount of materials you can have? I saw you had like 9999 of something.
I think 999 is the curative leave. I've got 99.99. I think 99.99 is a total. Is a maximum.
That's the max out on terms of materials.
Do you still get them afterwards?
I don't know. I mean, you don't really need them. I mean, we could start selling them, but I think we talked about that one time.
They don't sell for much.
They don't know. They don't sell for a lot. I mean, I think we looked at like curative leaves. All of them sell for 99,000, less than 100,000.
The most that the material that sells for the most are all the Kupo items, so they sell for 150 apiece.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
But not that we have a bunch. I mean, unless you want to go farm those, but
those, unless you got the skip tickets, you really don't want to farm those.
That's a pain, man. That one is a pain.
And we also seem to have an overabundance of Orichalcum.
Orichalcum. Yeah, it kind of makes you. Well, I've got 3 right now, so there's more in the game. But do we need them for the Sleeping Lion?
No,
I don't
think so.
I don't think so. You'd only need it for Stroke of Midnight, and I think you only need like 3.
I'm sitting on 5.
One for the initial evolution, and then one for the second stage of the evolution of the Keyblade.
Huh.
Unless they make it more for Stroke of Midnight, because we have an abundance of
Does
Orichalcum.
anything need those mithril shards anymore? I remember you get those little shards.
Mithril shards, mithril stones, mithril crystals.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Stroke of Midnight if it ever comes
So
up.
that one is like a regular Keyblade then?
It's a regular Keyblade. Get it from the regular store.
It's one you get through story mode, I'm gonna assume.
What is it?
An alternative Starlight.
Power.
It's a better. It's like sort of a better Starlight.
Sort of better Starlight, yeah.
It's interesting because it'll probably end up coming full circle because Starlight's the first Keyblade that we get, and I'm assuming Stroke of Midnight's gonna be one of the last ones we get.
Well, if we get, we never know, because we could get the Proud. When does Fenrir come out in Proud mode? What quest number? Do you guys know?
I think we're supposed
203, yeah.
We're supposed to get
So then-
Counterpoint next.
Yeah, the
Who
next
knows?
time
They
we
might
get
change
Proud
them
mode.
around.
That's true.
I
They
mean,
could always change the
look at
order.
the whole guilt thing that we had.
Yeah.
They rushed us with guilt a little bit.
I would like getting Fenrir right now. I already have all the power gems and solar gems saved up for it.
I only have one solar gem.
Yeah, all the different stuff that we have. I mean, it is kind of interesting just how much we have, but it also makes you wonder how much we're going to need it. Well, we're going to need it in the future, but it's going to be like, now you got to use it, you know?
Oh, okay. So yeah, we will need a bunch of mithril shards for Stroke of Midnight.
That's cool.
Which I mean, we'll get
Time to go
from Story
grind
Club.
it out.
Complete everything. All right, I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. Okay. Oh, Shul Kirigaya, we've talked about this before, man. You know exactly what it is. Okay. I don't know. Let's hope there's a tweet. No tweet? Huh. Wait, today's Wednesday? I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. Like, we have no tweet today. I mean, but again, they've been giving us so much lately. I totally forgot about the. I totally forgot about this trio of skills to thrills too. I always forget what day it is, guys. Come on. Why expecting a tweet? Because I always expect a tweet. They come out at 9 p.m. If you guys know, every single night at 9 p.m. we're always like, is there a tweet? It's always fun to check. You never know. Because sometimes there is. Sometimes there is. I mean, and sometimes when we don't. Oh, yeah. Thursday. Yeah. Question and answer. Yeah. Let's start. Let's start seeing some question and answers. Cap. Let's see some. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Let's do a question and answer day. Am I going to do a whole live stream to do all the Mickey heads and all quests, a 24-hour stream? Nah, Red Ranger. No way. Well, that might be something we could do in 24-hour stream. No, if we ever do the 24-hour stream, I want to do totally different things. I don't want to do what we normally do. I definitely would like to do a completely different kind of thing. Why haven't they released more critical hit perks? I do not know. When will I do a face reveal? He who shall not be named. I don't know, man, but you know. It's a nose, man. It's a nose. What's my favorite? What's a favorite? Like double? I don't know. KHUX related questions, guys. Let's see. What happened to Duel Link? That's not a KHUX related question. Is your sarcastic nature just part of your persona for streaming, or is it genuine? I have a sarcastic nature? Well, you know what? Okay, seriously, I face trolls with sarcasm because they think they're going to get the better of me, you know? So when someone comes in and says something really sarcastic, something really trolly, or just trying to get a rise out of me, of course I'm going to answer with sarcasm because they don't deserve honesty. They don't deserve me to talk to them, you know, like I talk to you guys right now. If you don't come in talking to me with respect, then why should I talk to you with respect? You know, that's just general, you know, rule. But yeah, believe me, I can be way more sarcastic. And I've actually, for those of you who have been watching me for a very long time, you know that I've pulled my sarcasm way back. Because way in the beginning when I first started streaming, I was so sarcastic. It wasn't good. It was not good. Question: based on the medals people post in Discord from this banner, do you think it's worth pulling? Kaiba man, I already did an entire video answering that, so I can't answer that. Will I ever do a dine with DUJ2? That's not a KHUX question, but yeah, I mean, whenever I find something yummy to try out, we'll do it. Do I think Ayako is decent? I don't know. I haven't really used her. I'm sorry. I don't know how to. What's my favorite medal in the game? Come on. Bay, you know who that is. You know who's my favorite one. Will I ever quit playing KHUX? If I ever don't have fun playing it, yeah. That's a good question, but I mean, not really. You know. Oh, here we go. Should I throw 20 mirrors on my K3 or save it? I'm at 130 guilt. Xenon, I like that question. We're gonna answer that question. More because I can also I can relate to your personal struggle right now. Okay, another question. Xenon 2. We're just going to call you Xenon 2 because I don't know how to say your last name. Rockin' Robin, tweet. Wait, was there a tweet? Don't tell me there's a tweet. Guys, you guys troll me every single time. Every single time someone comes in saying tweet. Every single time someone says tweet, and I'm like, what? Wait, what? I missed it. How often do I think they're going to release brooms? Mergaman, honestly, I wish I could answer that. I don't know. I mean, I thought we weren't going to get brooms for months, and then they throw us this free one. I mean, what's the Discord server name? Pigginatti, of course. Do I think free-to-plays can guilt Zalden? I don't know because I haven't actually done the quest yet. So I'm sorry, I can't answer that. We got one good question. What's a good skill to put on Minnie and Daisy? I will tell you what I recommend to put on Minnie and Daisy. Okay, that's a question. How do I save your medals when you don't have VIP? How do you save your medals or your jewels? I don't know. You're going to have to explain that one. Esteban, I have a boosted lightning, 1 orb away from being guilted. I have boosted World of Final Fantasy Cloud and max guilt and a World of Final Fantasy Leon and max guilt. Should I M and B on the lightning? Wow, Esteban. Okay. I'm going to try and answer that question, dude, but I don't know if I'm going to do that one justice. Cuz that's a tough question right there. All right, let's see. What are the strongest Origin 13 event medals out of the 5 medals we got? I think Sigbar? Maybe Zalda. I mean, they seem to get stronger each time. Vincent Mangayao. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday, man. Hope you have a wonderful day. What's my favorite medal power-wise? Sephi. Little King Sephi. What if the free boom we got is the only one they will give to us? Just to tease us? I don't think it's a tease. I think it's a genuine sign of affection I think it's a genuine sign of you know, it's a thanks. It's a genuine thanks that they gave us, you know? Yeah. So, I mean, I don't see why they don't give us more. I mean, it's up to them too. Would I recommend people guilt B&B once last week and save an extra reroll? Fapton, I believe that's exactly what I said in my previous video. I did a video saying that, and again, I told people that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to guilt one and hope and pray that I get a good guilt in it. I know I'm guaranteed at least 100% next week, but I intend to keep one completely not. I intend to keep one with SP2 or SP1. But the reason why I'm not answering in the Q&A because I just did a video about it. I mean, actually, the last 2 videos for the daily challenge, I've talked about nothing but the Bell and Beast after. So I welcome you to go check that out. What's a good skill to put on Key Art 4 and AC Roxas? I don't have either, so I'm sorry. I cannot answer that, Windows. Do I think there should be a system where you can trade an unwanted medals for points to trade for other medals? I would rather see a system where... Okay, we'll answer that one. We'll answer that one, John. That's an interesting one, man. That's an interesting question. That's going to take a while. Oh, my goodness. Wait, where's your question, John? John, where's your question? Aren't you on... Yeah, you're on Beam. Okay, there you go. Question, do you think there should be a system? Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Okay. Next one. Let's get 1 or 2 more questions. What's a good skill for casual Roxas? Casual Egg? I don't know Noctis because I AB2 plus APP. I mean, that's kind of the one that I have on it. Although I will tell you, I don't use them very much, honestly. So if you don't have them guilted, maybe just APP if you have to use them. I would say maybe. I don't know. Hey DUJ, didn't answer my K3 question. Xenon. Oh yeah, dude. Right now I'm doing a Q&A, so I'm gonna do a video answering all these questions. It might be your first time here, dude. Just give me a second, dude. Hold on for 2 minutes. We're gonna go. I'm collecting a bunch of questions, and the ones that are really the ones that I can't answer like right away, or the ones I haven't already answered, I'll try and answer in that video. Okay. Is limit form Sora guilted good? Yeah. I have mine with AB2 plus Lux. I think. Do you have a favorite medal for every character? Not really. Many days you have Sleep Plus. That's a good one, sharing it. Yeah, Sleep Plus and shared medals are always a great, are always a great, they're always awesome. Antop is giving advice about Zeldin B if you guys want to check it out on YouTube. Do you think they'll ever release new skills through High School Challenge like they used to, or just keep them all through their Paywall or Coliseum? Daniel, that's a really good question, man. That's an interesting question, man. Where are you? Oh my goodness, so much chat. Daniel, where are you, dude? Daniel Schussler. Give me a second, Daniel. I need to find you so I can copy your question, because the wall of chat took it away. There it is. All right, Daniel, give me a second, dude, and we'll get to that question. That's a hard question, man. But again, we're not here to do the easy ones, are we? Is that quickly? Is it worth saving the Mickey Brooms until I get lots of Mickey Brooms? Just get right away. Aziz, I already did an entire Let's Talk about that. I recommend you go check it out. It is a 21 minute long video. I apologize for that. But I did take my time and explained at the beginning of the video what Mickey and Brooms are, what Fantasia Mickey A and Mickey B is. And I know a lot of times people don't like the fact that I explain everything from the beginning. But you know what, guys? There's so many new people. I mean, I get so many new subscribers every single day and on YouTube. So I have to kind of think, you know what? There's a lot of people who are just beginning to find my channel. And there's people who just beginning to play the game. So that's kind of why I try and explain everything very slowly. On most of my videos, actually, if you guys ever want to get to like when I'm actually talking about the thing, you can usually just skip to like halfway through the video. That's kind of how it works. Would I say the VIP from last week put a huge gap between free to play and no, I don't think it did, Mergaman. That's a tough question to answer. I mean, I can't really say that, actually. Mergaman, I actually cannot answer that question. I apologize, because I do buy VIP all the time. So I can't sit here and tell you guys the point of view of a free-to-play player, you know. It would have to be someone who has both a free-to-play account, and a VIP account that they buy VIP every single day, and they could compare. They could show you side by side, you know, this is the difference, you know. But yeah, I'm sorry, I can't answer something that I don't have the knowledge for. One away from Guilty in Key R3. Should I use Fantasia and Mickey B or save it? Save it. I highly recommend you, Daniel, do not use it on the medal that you can still pull. That's a big one. But again, go check out my video. It's over there. Question. I leveled up my Lady Luck to 25 and still can't beat Last Zelda Quest with Owl. Should I uninstall? Wow, Malcolm. Wow. I leveled my Lady Luck to 25 and still can't beat Last Thousand Quest with Owl, Sebastian, Casual Egg, Isora B, then Max Zig B. Should I uninstall? Dude, I have not faced that challenge yet, but if a game is making you that unhappy, maybe just step away from it for a little bit. If you've spent a lot of money and time on this game, I would say it would be a big loss for you to just completely uninstall it. Never do anything rash in the moment, you know. Just always take a second, think about what you're doing. I hope you don't uninstall it, and if you do, I hope you're happy. I mean, that's the important thing, you know. Definitely, your happiness is what's your personal happiness, and what you have influence over your personal happiness. That's very important. For a guy who has come back to the game in about a year, what are things I should look out for, and should I be doing better? Should be doing to better my account? Wow, Vladimir. A year? Well, the game's only been out for 11 months, dude. So, how long have you been gone from the game? Okay, you know what? I'm going to wait for you to rephrase that question, because it would be very important to know when you left the game and when you came back to it. Thank you, Valkyrie. Is Zaldin B worth your only Mickey and Mop but stuck on the last quest if you have Ziggy Me and Larksby Max Guilted? And top Again, I don't exactly know what Zaldin B does, but we are constantly getting more Organization 13 medals. If you guys watch my video, again, the only medal the only medals that I've really recommended it, that I gave my recommendation, that if you have it, would be if you have like a boosted Little King Sephi. If you have a boosted Little King Sephi, one away from guilting, if I had a boosted Little King Sephi, one away from guilting, and I didn't have another one, I would use a Fantasia Mickey B. I would use Fantasia Mickey B on that. I would even use it on a boosted Tama with one away from guilting. I don't think I would use it on Squall. But that's me. That's just what I would do. Sure, Aziz. Noctis, DUJ2, what is the one medal that you're anxious to pull for you? For you, it's Xehanort and Vanitas. Right now, I'm not. I'm not anxious to pull for any medals. Question, do you think Bell and Beast are worth a second chance on? Windows. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't know, Windows. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm barely beginning to grasp the possibilities of Bell and Beast. I'm tempted to put a Poison Plus on one. I'm sorry. I can't answer that one. That's just, I can't do that one. Pigginatti, do you think these VIP medals like a Beast and Bell are making a lot of free-to-play players that didn't get Sebastian pay money or no? Yes, I think so. I mean, that's kind of what the game is doing. I can say I've been C2 play for 2-3 weeks. I haven't noticed a huge difference in my game since I began buying VIP. War Eagle, you know what? I think it's a very subtle difference. You know, the 3,000 jewels you get. These last 2-3 weeks, we've got an extra 1,400. You add all that up, I mean, that's 4,400 a week plus everything else. It's a lot, you know. Banners no mercy pull. On banners with no mercy pull, do you think Square Enix should add a system to increase your luck for subsequent pulls? Yes, I love that one. Thank you, Miss Lois. You always come in with the awesome questions. Let's get this question. Okay, one more, guys. We're gonna pick one more and then we're gonna stop because we already have a lot of content here, man. Goodness gracious. What do you think? Okay, guys. Zaldin B questions, please. Oh, what do you think they put Zaldin B as power? There's so much speed. Why do I think they didn't put Zaldin B as power? There's so much speed. Xenon, that is a beautiful question. If you can remember that for next week, I can answer it then when I actually have Zaldin B. I don't have him right now, so I can't really attest to that one. But I kind of have an idea why. But I want to see the medal first. I came back after a few months and it feels different. Yeah, El Chestnut. Yeah, man, it does. Like new game changes quickly. Why do you think about the deals as the new Keyblade? What do you think about the deals in the new Keyblade and the new Keyblade setup? I didn't know there was a new Keyblade setup. I'm sorry, John. I don't know what you're talking about there. Illustrated Bell and Beast works great in the first slot in Treasure Trove, but what skill would be best for it once guilted? It's a buff and debuff, but also is the strongest buffer outside of World of Final Fantasy Medals. DeAndre, if you go check out my video from my Let's Talk. My daily video, which I don't know if you guys notice. Whenever we have daily jewel challenges, I do daily videos, just about the challenge and then talking about other stuff in the game. But if you go check out the one from Monday, was it Monday or Tuesday? I think it was Monday. I don't know. I explained my attempts to this, but I'll show you. I actually am very, very curious, and I think I'm going to do this, but I really want to run this setup probably with Shark here instead. Shark in the second slot. I want to start running this setup potentially in the future, and I want to put an AB3 max on Illustrated Battle Beast if they get a good guild. I think it'll do a lot of damage. I really do. But yeah, you should go check out that video. I explained it more. Please don't look at this guy because this one is not the one I'm talking about. This one, I'm actually planning to keep this one separate, and I'm planning to guilt the other ones. But yeah. Blah, 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 blah. It's fine. Roulette for speed. Blah, blah, blah. Why is my chat messing up? A mercy pull is... Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on? Okay. Thank you, Lou, for reminding me for that. Yes, I got my last question. Lou Flores asked me Lou Flores asked me a question the other day, and he remembered to send it to me. So thank you, Lou. Okay, we're done with questions. We're gonna start the video in a second. No, I have not leveled up my sleeping lion, and the reason why is because I don't need it yet. Plus, I like having, I don't know, I'm weird in that aspect, guys. I mean, if you guys have been watching me for a while, you guys know I have this really weird little things like the Moogles. It took so long to sell them and everything. It's just yeah, there's some things like that I don't like doing, you know. Okay. Oh my goodness, Valkyrie, that's adorable. I love it. I don't know if you're watching Cross Prime, but that is amazing. I love it. How much money do I have in the game? 15,520 jewels. Oh man, people are too funny sometimes. Okay, oh my, how much money? Oh, how much money do I have in the game? 153 million, I think. 183 million. Goodness gracious, when did that happen? Okay. Oh, why have you been getting 250 jewels every 5 levels at 150? Once we passed quest 450, I think it was, or 500, we started getting more. We started getting 250, which is awesome. No, Valkyrie, why are you tempting me? Valkyrie, why do you do this to me? You want to see me go free to play for a month? I did it for a couple of weeks a few months ago. And again, I can't really, because I mean, you mean just not spend any money? But then what would you guys watch? I wouldn't be able to do anything. Jerwin. Okay, so Jerwin, I have not done the Zaldin quest yet, so I cannot give you advice about that or say anything yet. Sorry, Zaldin B. Yeah, I have not. So we gotta do it tonight, don't we? 4 days left on it? Oh, muffins. Okay. Valk, are you on Beam? Valkyrie, if you're on Beam, can you do me a favor? I need a poll. We can do Zaldin, or we can do 2 polls. If you guys want to vote on this, you got to come to Beam. Beam.pro/Pigginatti. You're going to have to go on there. Valk, if you can give it a second, just give it a minute for people to actually go to Beam. So if you guys want to vote on that, I only have time to do one, guys. I can't do both. So if you, I guess, wait till I'm close to done with this video, guy. Valk, if you don't mind. When I did the event board before the Zelda event, I did. I didn't realize. I thought the event board was going to be here. I did. What do I mean? I can't do both time, Morgaman. I can't. I have a lot of other stuff that I'm working on right now, and I can't stream past a certain time tonight. So, it's time. Like right now, this video is going to take another half hour or so. And then I'll have time to do one more video, but I can't do more. So yeah, if you can give people a little bit of time, Valk, and then do a poll, whatever people vote on at the end of the poll. But if you can wait till I'm almost done with the video. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna have to do this off. I'm gonna have to do this off stream. Unless we have a morning stream tomorrow, I guess. I mean, why don't I do Zolin during the Q&A? Oblivion, dude. All right. Man, Oblivion, thank you. Let's make sure there's no questions that I'm going to have to pull away from the thing for. Okay. All right. I didn't think about that. Thank you, Oblivion. Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. First of all, thank you very much, Oblivion, for giving me the idea of this is a Q&A, but this is not only a Q&A, it is also the Zaldin event. I'm going to go through the Zaldin event, and we're also going to do the Q&A at the same time. So that's awesome. Although I'm kind of afraid it's going to take a lot long. Anyway, let's just jump into it. Complete without having to continue, complete without having to continue, complete without having to continue. Okay. I'm going to go in with my go-to Keyblade, my go-to setup. You guys have seen this over and over and over again. I apologize. The only difference now is that I do have a Key R3 Gilded, which actually I think I'm going to take this one to 125 because my party members have been using it a lot. We should do that, right? Later. No. Nova video. We're going to do a Nova video soon. Anyway, confirm. Go. All right, so first question comes from Xenon2. Should I throw 20 mirrors on my K3 or save it? I'm at 130 guilt. Awesome. So I just looked at my KR3. So let's answer this. Should you put... Wait. It's only one enemy? It's only one enemy. Guys, I have been trying as hard as possible to stay away from the spoilers. Anytime someone says anything Zaldin related or the event, I kind of just go, no, I don't want to know. So I honestly have no clue what's going on, apart from a lot of people have been very frustrated with near the end of it. So, should I throw 20 mirrors on my K3 or save it? I'm at 130 guilt. All right. When it comes to putting mirrors on the metal, I personally am extremely stingy with everything, but I'm very stingy with my I'm very stingy when it comes to when it comes to my mirrors. The reason for this, and again, I've told this to I've said this multiple times before. The main reason why I don't just do things in a moment, or a lot of times you guys will see me guild something and it gets like a 99, and people are like, wait, why didn't you just put mirrors on it right now? Get it to 100. The way I play this game is a little different, guys. I am a content creator on YouTube. I need to think of something that I'm going to do in the future. If you guys have been watching me for a very long time, you guys remember when I used to do videos with just one guild, like guilting one metal at a time. If I tried to do that now, people would riot. I can't do that. So I try and save up a lot of stuff. That's why I save up my mirrors to do like Nova videos now, where I put mirrors on a bunch of stuff and try and take my Nova up high. Now, my advice to you, or to answer your question, is the most important thing is two things. How much are you pulling? Like, do you pull constantly? If you are pulling constantly, if you're spending a substantial amount of money on this game, chances are you're going to get more K3s. So you can reroll guilt on it. If you don't, and you were able to guilt that one like on an amazing pull, then if you have the mirror saved up and you want to use that medal as a damage dealer, or you want to share it with your party to help them out, then yeah, I mean, if you have no other medals that require them, go for it. The only thing that I would recommend, that I would say add to that, would be there's a lot of medals out there that are going to be event only medals, like Zaldin B, for example. Zaldin B is going to be an event only medal, so you're never going to get more Zaldin Bs. So if you so if you want to go ahead and put them on an event medal, that might be a better use of the mirror, but it mama. Okay, it might be a better use of the medal, but it might not be. Sorry, it might be a better use of the mirrors, but it might not benefit you and your party members in using that very strong medal. So I hope that answers. Level 500s? Okay. A little fun we're going to try and do later in the stream or another day. Please remind me, people watching the stream. I want to try and go back, and I want to try and see how many of those 500s I can defeat. That would be a fun challenge. That would be a very fun challenge. Okay, question 2. War Eagle 03. What is a good skill to put on Minnie and Daisy? What is a good skill to put on Daisy? Well, in our party right now, we have been putting APP on it. The reason why is because if you carry a very heavy Keyblade and you're using it as a friend medal, then it will help you to continue. For example, wait, why did is Ducky here? Why did Ducky put APP on theirs? Why did I need it so badly? What was I trying to do? No, not Coliseum. Oh, raid bosses. Yes, raid bosses. We were doing the raid boss before, and I was running a very expensive Keyblade. So Ducky put APP on her Minnie and Daisy, and I was able to use it, and I never ran out of AP. So, if you want to use it in that way, personally for me, I'm not really using Minnie and Daisy on the Keyblade yet. I am very tempted to use it on that Keyblade I showed you guys at the beginning, the Bell and Beast one, that has Bell and Beast on it. I don't know if I showed you guys actually. If you guys have been watching my videos, you know that I have this Keyblade here that I'm really, really excited to try and start using. The reason why I'm going to start using Bell and Minnie and Daisy here is because I am looking at a pretty heavy Keyblade here. So having, Minnie and Daisy with APP, hopefully after I defeat the first group of Heartless and going into the next group, the very first attack is going to be this one, which will bump up which will bump up my SP and hopefully make it possible that I can continue. But that would be for me. If you want to share it with your party members, I think that a Defense Boost 3 would be very, very good too. Or if you want to use it as a damage dealer, I mean, it's not a horrible medal. I mean, it is a tier 4 medal. It has, sorry, we got to go back. It has a 1.51 multiplier. I mean, you're looking at a medal that can do a little bit of damage, not really that much unless you put it like on the 4th slot on Olympia. But if you want to do that, I mean, it's your medal. I mean, you want to go for that, you can put anything on it. Also, if you're not running a very heavy Keyblade and you want to put it in the beginning with, let's say, paralysis, or if you want to put a paralysis plus or a poison plus on it also, using it on your Keyblade could also help too. Oh, something else too, Sleep Plus. I know someone said before that someone in their party put Sleep Plus in it. If you're sharing medals and you have, what's it called? If you have medals for your... If you have medals, if you have medals that you want to share in your party, Sleep Plus is always a great one. I mean, Sleep Plus is always a winner, no matter what, because it's going to help out. It's going to help out your party to potentially be able to continue, in those really, really difficult challenges out there. Next question is Esteban, DUJ2. I have a boosted lightning, 1 orb away from Gilted. I have a boosted World of Final Fantasy Cloud at max guild and a World of Final Fantasy Leon at max guild. First of all, congratulations. Wow. Should I use M&B on the lightning? Okay, so for my first one, complete with the 1 turn. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to answer this question is because even though I did do a very long Let's Talk about what my recommendations would be for the Fantasia Mickey B, I kind of feel like I need to express that I guess in your specific situation, how are you going to use it? You know what I mean? It's like you've got Cloud, you've got Leon. I don't know if you have Tom or Sephi, but I mean, having the World of Final Fantasy medals are incredible medals. Lightning, though, is not a medal that you're going to be able to use, let's say, in Divine Rose in the last slot and get that awesome multiplier. So, looking at your damage dealers, looking at your damage on your Keyblade, I think you should look at how badly do you need. There's my first Alden. Love the hair. I think you need to look at how badly do you need that Lightning Gilted. I did say that the World of Final Fantasy medals are the ones that I would only recommend. Not that I would recommend, but let's say if I didn't have the World of Final Fantasy medals Gilted, and I just got this Fantasia Mickey B, I probably would, starting at the very top, Lil King Sephiroth, Tama, and then Squall. Those 3 would be the ones that if I was 1 away from guilting, I would completely do it, in order of importance. But I don't know. I mean, seriously, you'd have to look at your own Keyblade and make a decision if it's something that you really, really need. And if, I don't know, maybe you have Sleeping Lion in that last slot. I mean, but then again, you know what? My other question would be to you would be, did you get SDGB? If you got SDGB, then perhaps Lightning would not be the best use for it. I mean, if you have SDGB Gilted. I don't know, but that would be my advice to you. Next one. Okay. John Batista 100. Question. Do you think there should be a system where you can trade in unwanted medals for points to trade in for other medals? Wow. Okay. So we have talked about this over the months. We've talked about many different ways of how it would be nice to be able to either trade in Lux for different medals or for jewels or for pulls. Or in general, just... Ooh. Did I do it? I did. Or have a way of, like, in challenges like this, like in the Zaldin challenge, if there was a way that, let's say, okay, you guys know how difficult it is to summon that adventurer, or is it adventurer, explorer? I forget which one it is. If it was that difficult to, let's say, here, by defeating, like, okay, like right here, if I were to defeat all of those, or if I were to face off against those level 500 shadows, or if I were to face off against these level 100s that are here, if maybe you had a chance to get another Zaldin. Like, not this Zaldin, not Zaldin B, but maybe Zaldin A. If there was a way in the game that, even if it was a minuscule, tiny little chance to get a tier 2 or a tier 3 or even a tier 4 medal, if it was still in there, I think that would be a really great way of encouraging the consistent or extended gameplay that most of us already do. So a way of a point system, we already have Lux. Unless there's something else that we're collecting Lux for, and unless, unless we're actually controlling real avatars in a different dimension and the Lux is being collected and Square Enix is doing something with that Lux, we have all this millions of Lux that we collect every single week. I've even said before that I think it would be a wonderful system if you could trade in, let's say, 1,000,000 Lux for 100 jewels, or 100 million Lux for a pull, for 3,000 jewels, even for a pull ticket, because then, but it would take away the Lux from you. So you would lose 1,000,000 Lux. You would lose that Lux from your party, from you, from your rankings, from your union. That Lux would just be gone. You'd give it to the Moogle. I think that would be a really great way of having to really face up and be like, do I want to be in the top rankings in Lux this week, or do I want to do 5 pulls for free? I think that would be a really fun way of doing it. But anyway, Daniel Schusler, question: do you think they will ever release new skills through high score channels like they used to, or just keep them all either behind the paywall or Coliseum? I don't know. We've only seen 2 high score challenges lately where they have a very limited number of medals that are available for the bonus, medals that are in the banners, of course. We haven't really seen a very long extended, change in the high score challenges. I'm very curious to see what comes next. And, like you said, yeah, having skills in the high score challenges, that was always a very nice way of showing a reward, I guess. Did we ever get a really crazy skill? I don't remember. As a skill reward in high score challenge. But no, I'd love to see it. I would honestly love to see it back. Again, we've only had 2 so far like this. I say we give them a little more time and see, what else is coming in the future. Miss Lois Lettuce asked, on banners with no mercy pull, do you think Square Enix should add a system to increase your luck for subsequent pulls? That is awesome. So it's not a mercy pull. It's just that you have a higher chance to pull a certain medal. That is really, really interesting. That's a really interesting suggestion. And you know what? I'm gonna have to pass that. That one's the one definitely that needs to be passed along because it's a cool idea. You don't get a mercy pull, but you do get a higher chance. Wait, what is that of? I've seen that before. I've seen that kind of dynamic before in other games, where it keeps going up and up and up, and then if you get something, it resets it. But it could be anything from the current banner, I guess. I don't know. I think it would be a really interesting way to help people have something to focus on, because and the reason why I think this is so interesting, and I think the reason why that's such a cool suggestion is because Fire Emblem has it. I don't know. I don't play Fire Emblem. Sorry. Mobile Legends did that on the roulette. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Thank you. That's why I've seen it for. Yeah, Mobile Legends used to do it. Man, Mobile Legends. I tried to play it the other day. I got completely destroyed. I'm so bad. Anyway, I think that would be really great because not only right now when we do polls with no mercy, you're kind of just thrown out there. You're just kind of thrown out into the just the whatever you want to call it, with no rhyme or reason, with no chance, with no hope. You just get thrown out there. So I feel that if we had a system put in place where I'm looking for more enemies. Wait, where is it? Uh-oh. Okay. I feel that if we had a system in place where we could, thank goodness for 0 AP, where we could actually keep an eye on this, like can you imagine like a Moogle like bar which would slowly go up. I think that would be cool. I think that would be cool. I honestly think that would be really, really cool. Okay. Blup, 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 blup. Okay, so where am I going here? How can I get in here? No, I can't get in there. So I did do it right. You have to go over here. Okay, so in here. Neo Shadows 2. Go around. Go around. Just hug the wall. Hug the wall. Hug the wall. Go around. Wait, I have to go in there? No, go around. Wait, what? Go in here. Oh my goodness, that is scary. Oh, that is scary. But yeah, I would love to see that. I think I honestly think I would really love to see a system where you have, you know, like just a bar slowly going up. And then if you get, well, I don't know what you would get then. I guess it would be perfect for this one because we have what, 4 tier 5s? We have 4 tier 5s right now, right? I guess it could also reset if you get any tier 5. It doesn't have to be the ones in the banner. All right, 7. Let's keep going. I have one more question. Gonna save that till the end of the video. Yeah, I kind of went. Sorry, I'm sorry, guys. I went through the questions faster than I should have. But all right. It's just that the caution is huge. Okay. But the pull rates would have to be a lot bigger because on Mercy it's at least guaranteed. True. Very true. Yeah, the bar would have to definitely go up and help you. Magic mirror. Oh, I didn't realize we're getting all these magic mirrors. Ooh, magic mirrors. I kind of think I know who I want to put magic mirrors on. Okay, complete. Okay, so these are all just complete without having to continue. All right, so let's just go through here. I don't think I'm gonna have a problem finishing this up. Actually, you know what? Let's answer some more questions. Why am I going to look for stuff? Okay, if you guys have more questions, that's why. Oh my goodness, this game is just trolling me today. If you guys have more questions, just ask them, and I will read them out, and we'll try and answer them right now while I try and get this done. James, if trading was implemented, they would lower the pull rates dramatically so people can just trade them. Yeah, the trade system. I mean, we've talked about a potential trade system in the past before, and it's too wrought with difficulties. I mean, it would be too hard to control it, or people would abuse it too much. I don't think I want to see a trading system in this game. Ooh, the style. Oh, the style. Yes. DUJ2, a Moogle shop for medals and avatar coins. Lux for the future. What do you think? Moogle shop for medals and avatar coins. Lux. Yeah. I mean, well, I don't know. How are we buying them then? Oh, Lena, can you tell me how to level up Nova? Ooh. You've got a guild and you got a max guild stuff. The best way you can do is just start from scratch, start from level 1 in the quest, and definitely try and max what's it called? Try and max guild all of the quest medals, and you've got 90 Nova right there. Apart from that, right now, saving your mirrors and maxing out what's it called? Guilting and maxing out event medals. You know, especially like when we had that Meow Wow, Sora and Riku one. That was a great opportunity. I mean, you had right there, you had four potential medals that could be max guilted and guilted. So 4 points and plus 20, we had 24 Nova points right there that you could, Nova levels that you could get. Ooh, Zaldin style. Wait, which is the girl and which is the boy one? I think this is the boy one. I don't know. Just DJ, who do you think is your favorite Organization 13 medal to use? It was Marlufa. Sorry, Marley B. Marlufa was totally, yeah, definitely. Until Lila King Stephanie came around. Morgammon fan, that's kind of I can't answer that question because I don't play JP currently. Sorry. Also, people can trading. Yes, they can. What if we had a month-long event that had us collect a new material like Mickey Mouse crystals in a quest, and we could exchange those crystals for 10 offered medals? That is very intricate. I think camels to the right of me, camels to the left of me. Scared. I'm so scared. Okay, so it was going down. They're level 500. Dear muffins, what are you doing to me, game? So scary. So scary. Wow. Let's just do this. Okay, continuing. Zaldin B outdamages Zigbar B. I don't know. I haven't really tested them. I'm sorry. No more questions. All right, we're on 10. We're on Weapon X. Oh no, Weapon 11. Okay, Armed Warrior. Ooh, I'm getting scared here. Jamie's, that's very true. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a cool idea. No, Raiden, I think that would get really messy really fast. Challenge for DUJ to do the last Zaldin quest without Nova. I'll try. I don't know if I have the damage. DUJ, I was thinking of Bell and Beast in the third slot of Treasure Trove, and we won't be able to self buff before it since it was a spell. Yeah. El Chestnut, yeah. Go check out the video I did a couple days ago. I have Minnie and Daisy first slot, Croc, or potentially Shark in second slot. Then Bell and Beast. Yeah, I really do want to try it. I really would like to try that setup. I think it would be really fun. What did you think about the new Keyblade setup from the new update? I don't understand what you mean, new Keyblade setup. Did we get a new Keyblade setup? Hey, Zeldin B. We're gonna have to guilt him in this video, aren't we? Alright, 12. Loudmouth. Pwah. 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 Okay. Oh, where am I going? Wait, no. You know what? I think I need to go this way, don't I? Yeah, that's how this game does you, isn't it? Isn't this how this game does it? Ha! I knew it. I got your number, game. I got your number. Boom, boom. Okay. Okay, 13. So I'm gonna try this with that. Ooh, Ringmaster. Oh, he's so sparkly, and he's got a mustache. Okay. So I probably should go in here with a more heavy hitter. Does Miss Lois have her Tama shared? Tama. Oh, sorry. DUJ1. The original. Oh, hi. Oh my goodness. What? When did this happen? Oh, it's got music too. Oh, I like this one. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful medal too. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Man, look at all these. I haven't actually gotten a chance to look at medals lately. All right, so we're just gonna go in with the UJ ones. Let's see what happens. I can't keep listening. We're doing a video. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. You are just awesome. Look how dapper you are. Look at your rings and everything. Well, 407 of them. Oh my goodness. Trees everywhere. Does he have oh, he has an attack counter too. My. Okay. All right, let's see the first one. 11 bars left. This should take out all the trees, right? Yes. 4 bars left. Sephi. Oh, okay. And then I could probably tap with it, but let's overkill. All right. He's a gentleman and will kill you with tea and biscuits. We'll have to try and come back in that setup with ooh, you know what? I would really like to try that Marley B setup that I was thinking of. Yeah, I was thinking of another setup that I really want to try out. Okay. So title. I want to see what title is. What's the title? Number 3, of course. And for all of those people right now, because I am looking at chat right now, and people are just going completely, out of they're saying a lot of stuff right now. Some not so positive stuff, but I do want to show you guys one more thing. Let me just get this guy out of the way first. Before, yes, I was able to complete that. Yes, without Nova. Yes, I do have World of Final Fantasy medals. But I do want to remind you guys that I have decided to be much more competitive in this game. So the main reason why I'm able to pass a lot of things now is because I'm focusing on much harder challenges. So just to finish this, we're gonna guilt them, and we do need to answer Lou Flores' question. But I want to show you guys really quick. If I go back here, so right now I've been facing level 635 Heartless. I'm around 515 in Coliseum. I am trying to be much more competitive now. To be able to reach around 515, believe it or not, this setup that I just showed you guys, it doesn't pass this. I can't pass with the setup I just showed you guys. I had to start getting inventive. But yes, I do have very, very powerful medals. I honestly wish I had Sephiroth boosted. Boosted Sephiroth could take me much farther in Coliseum, but that's a whole other issue. Okay, so let's answer Lou's question while we get this set ready. So Lou Flores asked, question, do you think it will be important for players who haven't linked to Facebook to do so in order to back up their accounts, or will multiplayer just be a game update like all the others? I believe that it will just be a game update, but I also believe it is very, very, very important that you back up your account with Facebook. That's something that we've been saying since day one. It's a very important thing to do. Now, I am not going to, if you guys want more information about that, I am going to direct you, and thank you very much to Lou for both bringing this to my attention. Why am I not seeing my Zaldans? Oh, there's. Thank you very much for both bringing this to my attention, and also thank you so much for letting me know that Monster D did one. MDF, Monster D Face, he is an awesome streamer. He's an awesome YouTuber. I would recommend that you guys go check him out. I will give you fair warning. He is not a G-rated streamer. He does his own thing. I really respect him. If you guys want to go check him out, see what he recommends about that. I can actually I'll ask him permission to see if he wouldn't mind me linking his video in the description. But he actually did a video titled, can KHUX Union Cross. What do you need to do ASAP? What do you need to do ASAP? So go check him out. Monster D Face is his name. You can guys go check him out. His channel is awesome. He's an awesome guy. And hopefully he can give you guys a little bit of info on on what you need to do there. But that is a very important thing to do. Why am I not seeing things here? Experience. Okay. There. 2, yes. Okay. Evolve. Yeah, he's actually a streamer on Twitch actually, and he streams every single morning. Many days I actually just hang out in his stream. It's really fun. Boop 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 boop. Let's do this. I think I can just put an HDL in here, right? HDL for the win. HDL for the win. Wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. Because we only got 7, right? Wait. Did I only get 7, or did I just mess myself up? I didn't. Did I mess up? Please tell me I didn't mess up. We only got 7, right? Yeah. Okay. We only got 7. Cool. Okay. So I've heard good things about Zaldin. I have heard some really good things about Zaldin. I don't know how much of it. Well, I mean, I've seen some awesome things that people have done with it. Not sure if it's something that I want to try and do, but a lot of it depends what guild I get here. You guys know that sometimes I get very bad guilds and I cannot go ahead and continue working on the metal. So hopefully a good guild would do something to encourage me to continue working on it. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. 94%. Okay. We might actually have to test that out. We may actually have to test this out. There is some very interesting... there's some very interesting things that I've seen people do with Zaldin B. But, okay, you know what? Let's take a quick look at the metal anyway. Inflicts more damage when set in slot 5. So that makes it perfect for... that Divine Rose last slot. 4.71 multiplier. 4.71 multiplier. At 100% guilt, that's a 9.4. AV3 on... Oh, my goodness. 3 times multiplier on the last slot in Divine Rose. AB3. Oh my goodness. Okay. I can totally see the value of this metal as an extremely powerful single hitter. I would love to... I don't know. I would love to work on this metal right now, but actually I was looking at my skills and I think I have 1 AB3 max and 1 AB3 left. So I may actually have to wait until we get more AB3s, because you guys know on single hitters I usually like to put only AB3 on. I know HD Ursula was an exception because of the high score challenge. I don't know. I'm kind of shocked here, guys. I was not expecting this at all. Oh yeah, we're in the boosted gilded campaign too. We're in the boosted gilded campaign. So the minimum I could have gotten was 70, right? Yeah. Okay, so there we go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Zaldin B has been guilted and completed. Again, thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Another thanks again to Oblivion for suggesting not only doing Zelda at the same time as the Q&A. I really like that. We may need to start doing Q&As as well as doing other stuff. Although sometimes I do like going and showing stuff in Q&As. But anyway, thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. Ooh, AB4 from Kali. Oh my. Hey, Kalev, you just blew my brain right now. Coliseum is going to be very interesting then. All right. I got to double my efforts then and try and get that extra one from Coliseum. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. This has been Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, the Zaldin B event, and our Wednesday Q&A. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya. Okay. Give me a minute, guys. Sorry, guys. Let me open up Discord again. I don't know if anyone's still there.
Find out, because I had like 29 mirrors saved up.
There is.
Wait, you got a 71 on Zaldin B?
Yes, a 91. You mean? Yeah.
Oh, 91. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Is he gonna pull now? His guilting luck is always good, but then he pulls and it's like, nope. Watch him get the best pull he's ever pulled.
I'd have to say though, like in terms of.
All right, give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll be right back. I need to stretch for a second.
When it comes to single target medals, it's the bias for Divine Rose is so high. But
you want to know what? No, like you
other
said,
slots.
The strongest single attack medal with an AB3, incorporating that amount of damage into it, because 400,000 is if you put an AB3 on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's still got to be Ursula, because her 5 hits, you heard from one of the guys earlier, 700k damage. There's no medal in the game right now that can hit that hard other than her.
Which medal?
Single
HD Ursula Gilted, Max Gilted. If you put an AB3, like if I max guilt mine, I am putting an AB3 max on her. She is going to hit like a truck, and I will look forward to it.
She's absolutely insane in JP.
Yeah, I heard she was even better in JP.
I managed to pull one recently.
What did she do in JP?
She increases magic by 3.
That's what she does.
As single
the
target.
exact same thing.
Oh, so it's the exact same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. We don't usually get the same medals.
No, we do.
Not very often.
No, we do.
Not very often. Most of the times, like they get better. If we get a medal first, they get a better version. Which I'm not complaining.
Well, look. You can't.
Usually that only happens if we get the medal at the exact same time. They nerf it for NA and they keep it pretty buffed on JP. Like the World Final Fantasy medals, and they got them like a week after JP. So yeah.
No. Think about it. I'm thinking along the lines of medals that we got first. Like we got the Moana Maui medals first, and
we got the Nick and Judy medal first.
Yeah, but actually, I think Nick and Judy is the same in JP, but that's more just because that's more for Nova for them.
True.
They don't really care
I
about
think
it.
you guys have better Shion.
But
Maui
we have
and
Shion,
Moana.
HD Roxas, Illustrated Shion, and HD Roxas are exactly the same. Same with Casual Ventus.
But aren't there? I believe
All
those
four.
No, they are tier 4s. A lot of our tier 4 medals are epics to them.
Fox.
Yeah.
I just came back to see.
For some cases.
Should DUJ pull or pull?
And then all the medals
63
that we've
people are
gotten
saying
are
I
tier
should pull,
5,
and 38% should saying I
Yeah,
should pull.
so
I
far
don't
all
know.
our tier 5 medals have been the same.
Pull,
which I'm
people who
very
are saying
grateful
pull are winning.
I
don't
don't
know, guys.
think the organization medals were any different between both versions of the game.
Yeah, no, they weren't. They weren't any different. That was actually
not the A version.
Okay,
but
I'm gonna
the
leave
B
them
version.
chatting. Seems like a no-brainer. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay. Oh. Oh, I should have screenshotted that, huh? That was a good guild, guys. That was a good guild. Oh, someone donated. Demigod. Yes, that is my cat, guys. My cat thinks I'm talking to her. Demigod GG. 16 minutes ago said polls. When are you doing more polls, my man? Thank you for the donation, man. I really appreciate it. You guys got natural hundreds. Congratulations. DUJ, did you ask them what the update's going to be for when we get multi from the podcast? You did early, like it's still going to be or 8 higher when we update, or is it going to be a real big update? I don't know, dude. If you want to ask them, it's Helen and Wirtz on Discord. You can ask them. I don't know if they know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I mean, wait, is Android 8.0 out already? Okay, goodness gracious. I'm drained today, guys. Fox. Thank you, dude. Thank you again for your donation, man. Appreciate it. That was a lot to do in one video. Yeah, Lou. Yeah, it's a little draining, guys, sometimes. Okay, let me pull this up so I get this right. I don't want to Oh, it was Fox. It didn't show up, Fox. Gregory. Where's Gregory? Where be that Gregory? Gregory, where are you? Ooh. Yeah, Roll Games. That was funny, man. I thought that was really funny. That was cool. That was really cool of them to put that in there. I really shouldn't be sarcastic, huh? People really think I mean things sometimes. Man, I need to be careful with the sarcasm. You know what, guys? Nightbot is still not working for YouTube. That is so weird. Ugh. When am I going to post a new podcast? Oh. Maybe tomorrow? Maybe it's all going to go out tomorrow? Oh, I don't know, guys. It's the weekend and then we got so much stuff. Yeah, I need to do Zalden first. Zalden will go first. Maybe the podcast won't be released till the weekend, guys. Just because I know there's a lot of... I have several other videos I want to release. Plus the video I'm about to do right now. Which I kind of almost feel like I should do it off stream. No, that's fine. How good is Halloween Down will be? It's amazing. It's amazing. Do I think AB3 Max is worth putting on boosted guild to KH2 Black Code Riku B? I don't know, Big Man. I apologize. I don't know that. I don't have that medal. Give me a second, guys. I need to think about this. It's not a good time to pull either, is it? I kind of want to wait till like the top of the hour. Whatever. Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome to Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. Yes, I am in the pull channel. Yes, I am going to pull. I am going to pull 2 times. I'm going to spend 6,000 jewels right now. And let me explain to you guys why. And yes, that is my cat talking to us in the background. Let me start by saying I know that a lot of people know that I said I was not going to pull. And that is correct. I did not know what the high score challenge, if there's going to be a high score challenge, if we're going to need these medals or not. And I did pull 1 time, and I got that Sora and Pals at the very beginning of this banner. It's a great banner, guys. It's a great banner. You get a free you don't get a free one. You're guaranteed a tier 4 or 5 medal, which is the first time we've ever had that. They are not orb though, but it's still awesome. And even though I said I would not, because I wanted to see first what the high score challenge is, I received 6,000 jewels. And I received these 6,000 jewels from Square Enix. Now, before anyone says anything, I know it's very important. You guys know I'm a YouTuber. I'm a streamer. It's very important for me to be very crystal clear with you guys, my audience and my viewers, of how things happen. And like, especially if I have a sponsorship, if you know in the past, guys, I've worked with Kick 9 Games. I'm currently sponsored by Catalyst Mints, which I'm currently sponsored by Catalyst Mints. I'm sponsored by the One Up Box people. I have a couple of different sponsorships. So it's very important that if I do a video and I bring you guys something, I say to you guys, I am sponsored by this company. So it's also very important for me to tell you guys right now that I did receive these 6,000 jewels from Square Enix. And it's also very important for me to make very clear that I am not sponsored by Square Enix in any way, shape, or form. Even some people have said, to work for them or something. I don't want to work for Square Enix, guys. I don't want to be working for Square Enix. I don't really want to be sponsored for Square Enix because I have spent a gigantic amount of time playing this game already without a sponsorship from them. To receive a sponsorship from them at this point would be, I feel, unless Square Enix were to say, you know what, we're gonna compensate you for everything you've pulled in the past, and you know what, then I'd probably have to just do a bunch of giveaways and gift cards, because I know there's been a lot of pulls that have been given, that have been funded and donated by the viewers. So I'd have to give it back to you guys, in one way or another. But if there wasn't anything like that, I really wouldn't feel correct taking a sponsorship from Square Enix, because it's not something that I want to do going forward in this game. I love this game. I play this game because I love it. I love interacting with you guys. I love interacting with the viewers. But again, I am not sponsored by Square Enix. I do not work for Square Enix. If I did, or if I was, then it would be very important for me to be very clear and tell you guys that. That is very important to do for any YouTuber, so that you know where things are going, so that, there's a clarity about that. But these 6,000 jewels were a thank you. They were a thank you sent to Square Enix because of the positivity from the community. You guys know there was that interview video. There was other videos. There's other videos coming in the future. That were provided to us. The member of our community, Evangel Cals, talked to Square Enix. They passed along a video to me. I brought it to you guys, and they were very appreciative not only of the fact that it was able to get out to a lot of people, but also the response that the community gave. So because of, as a thank you, they sent me 6,000 jewels. I also asked them if it was possible for me to do this. I wanted to make sure that I could give you guys the information, tell you guys what's going on, and use these jewels on stream. Didn't want to hide them, didn't want to hoard them. I wanted to be very clear about what's going on here. And I even said, if this wasn't allowed, then I would ask them to take away the jewels from me. And they were very, very positive. They were like, oh no, go for it. They were like, go crazy, go for it, enjoy the jewels. Thank you very much. And just wanted to make sure that you guys understand what the situation is. And I want to say thank you very much, Square Enix, for the 6,000 jewels. Let's see if the button guy is working right now. Okay, for those of you who don't know why I'm laughing, it's very funny. All right, so Terra, that is my third Terra, and that is my second Zaldin B. So I guess my Zaldin, I'm stuck on Zaldin B. That is my illustrated Zemnis. That is my second one. I mean, you know what? Sorry, illustrated Ansem. What am I thinking? I went through all Aurora's A13 members. That is my second illustrated Ansem. That's awesome. That's awesome, guys. I'm happy. I'm joyous at this occasion. It's very awesome. So we also have my first Neo Shadow. Man, look at that. That is a cool graphic, man. Vile Scratch. I think it's kind of interesting how we can make other metals work for us in that way. Okay, screenshot. Boop. One more? Of course, one more. My cat's not happy that I'm not paying attention to her. All right, now we have a reverse one. Didn't I have a reverse in the last one, the first one? Wow! Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, so that is amazing, guys. Man, that's amazing. Okay, so I look at this right now and I'm seeing a good handful of rerolls. So I'm pretty happy for that, actually. And my first one. It's my first Sephiroth, guys. Oh my goodness. 3.28 multiple. Man, can you imagine having this thing guilted long time ago? Can you imagine? This metal has been in the game so long. Ah. And there are people who have had it guilted for a long time. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you very much, Square Enix. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for the positivity in the community. Thank you much for supporting, for continuing to support. You know what? It's a great time to be playing this game, guys. It's an awesome time to enjoy it. I'm going to continue having a lot of fun. I'm going to continue having a lot of fun on streams every single day. The button guy is on our side now. No, I think the button guy has a... I think the button guy... the situation between me and the button guy is personal. You know, it's one of those things where I know one day the button guy and I are going to have very much a what's it called? An Afro Samurai showdown. I can see it now. I can see it now that one day the button guy and I are going to have to we will face in combat that way. But thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. Thank you so much to everyone in the community, every single one of you. Thank you so much. And thank you to Square Enix. Thank you for listening to us. Thank you for communicating with us. Looking forward to the future. It will be wonderful, and it'll be wonderful to continue playing this game and enjoying this game, hopefully for many years to come, and enjoying it, guys. Just enjoying it. That's the key thing. Enjoy it. Be happy. Thank you very much, guys. See you guys next time. See ya. Okay. We done. Button guy, the mastermind behind the Keyblade War. That's what's in Lushu's box. That's what's in the box, man. Okay. Oh. No, we're done, Val. Thank you. Did I take a screenshot of this? I don't know. Let's take it. Man, guys, my first one. Okay. So you know what? This is perfect. This is perfect. Oh, sorry. I have like a really bad headache now. This is perfect, guys. I know that everyone is showing off amazing polls in the Discord. Behold. Behold what a regular pull is, guys. It's a great pull, but I can't, you know, I didn't get any of the new tier 5s. I should have waited. I should have waited till the rollover, till the day of rollover. But you know what? It's fun, guys. It was just for fun. It was just for a thank you. I really appreciate it, man. Food isn't allowed in the living room. His tablet isn't allowed in the kitchen. He beat the system. I quit. Nice, Valkyrie. I like that.
For one more pull, get that tier 5.
Big Ben. Dude, are you... Man, I was going to end the stream. Big Ben. All right, man. Do you want it right now? Because I'll do it right now. But I can save it if you want, I have two more pulls from Mario saved up. If there's a really good high score challenge, I can do a much bigger pull video if you want. It's up to you, man. I can pull right now, or we can save it. Tell you what, you know what? If I put, okay, do it right now. It's up to you. I can do it right now, or I can save it and we can do a much bigger pull video in the future. This thing's out. This thing's around for 16 more days, right? Is it around for 16 more days? It's your money, dude. It's around for 16 more days. We can do it right now. We can do one more pull right now, or we can go more. But I can't really do a video about just one pull, though. I mean, I guess I could do a video for one more pull. Go for it now? Off video? Stream exclusive. Stream exclusive pull from Big Ben. I'm waiting to see what Big Ben says. If this is going to be a stream exclusive pull, it's up to him. Have I ever done stream exclusive pulls? I don't think I've done stream exclusive pulls. Have I? Just for the stream. Where's Big Ben? Sounds good. All right. Okay, guys. We're ending the stream here then. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm going to end the stream here. Just do a short 1 to 2 minute video. People will watch now. Let's just do it. We'll do it. We'll do, you know, Serene, that's a really good idea. But we're going to do it just for the stream. Just for all the people watching right now. Thank you very much, Big Ben. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Thank you very much. Stream exclusive from Big Ben 37. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been a crazy day. Thank you to Helen. Thank you to Wirtz so much for talking to us. That was an amazing podcast, guys. That was an amazing podcast. Hearing their views and them explaining picture by picture was amazing. I really enjoyed it. Everything else we did today, guys, I apologize for the delay because I was waiting for confirmation that I could do this video with the Square Enix for the Square Enix thank you pulls. Sorry. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. Thank you, Big Ben. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow? Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Huh. I don't know how to feel about that. That button guy, man. That button guy. Thank you, Big Ben. I appreciate it, dude. I really am looking forward to a couple of those rerolls, and that's my first one. That's my first KH2 Black Riku B. So, man, it's Tinkerbell. I need Tinkerbell for rerolling, actually. Ooh, I have several rerolls here I need. Okay. Illustrated Kyrie, hi. My son? Who's saying my son? Now I can put SP1 on her. Yes! Ooh, thank you. Thank you. You're right. I can. Thank you. Thank you, Fapton. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Now I can have one with second chance and one with SP1. That actually will really help me out in the future. And you know what? Maybe one day I can guilt her. I just need 5 more. Just 5 more. Thank you very much, Big Ben. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I completely and totally lesson through all of you. Thank you so much, guys. We still have 350 people watching right now, which is just amazing. Don't forget, guys, that we are doing crazy things on Beam. I figured out how to do different giveaways today on Beam. We were testing it today, actually. Like off, you guys weren't seeing it. I was testing it while we were streaming. So cool things coming to Beam. Make sure to go over there, beam.pro/Pigginatti. Give me a follow over there. There's potentially going to be some really awesome things happening there. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Totally lesson through all of you. Good bunnies to those who are going to sleep. If you're going to stay awake, come over to the multi-stream. Check out everyone out there. I think Jemmy is riding horses, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Jemmy's the only one streaming right now. Guys, go check out Jemmy. Go watch her ride a horse. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you guys.